you there. We heard there's an inn near here. Gonna need you to show us the way. Huh? We won't ask twice.
Two big, strong Fatui. Asking me to be their chaperone. Is this some kind of joke?
Think you're funny, do you? You'll regret that!
Sure I will. The wind rises. I look forward to that. Sadly, I won't be there to see it! What a waste of space. Just as useless alive or dead. You were looking for trouble. No one to blame but yourselves. Huh? We're done here. Next time you're looking for directions, I suggest you find your own way.
Alright, we're just about started. I definitely did not make a mistake. What? That's crazy. I would never do such a thing. Hey, what's going on, guys? I know. Super duper late stream. I wanted to do it a little earlier, but I had some things to take care of first. So that's all done. But it doesn't really matter anyway, because honestly, this quest is old. So, you know. I don't really mind it that much. I'll wipe over to the screen in a second. Well, just kind of getting all my tabs situated. One moment. Oh, here we go. Just drop the status in. Let's go. Okay. Boom, we're here. How's it going? Oh, you know what? I didn't connect my VTuber. I knew I was missing something. I failed, bro. Hold on. I'll connect it in a second. Ain't no way. I'm literally, dude, literally professional streamer cannot even connect his VTuber avatar. Trash. Holy. I bet you it's flipped too. I can bet you it's flipped. Oh no, it's not. It's not. Okay, never mind. Because I did on the other side. Okay. Okay. Trust. There we go. Okay, now we're good. Now. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay, we're good. Okay, so, as the title implies, we are doing Inversion of Genesis. And it's totally not because I really need Primo Gems for... No, I would never do such a thing. Okay, but for real, yeah, no. So, I didn't know, and this is definitely a silly thing about the game. You get locked out of these things if you don't complete the quests in order. That's stupid, bro. Like, that's actually so dumb. Like, I can't believe, because I've already completed, you know, most of the stuff, right? I've completed Kari Bear. I've completed all acts of the Archon quest for Fontaine. So, and now I'm just sitting on 4 fates, basically, which is really cringe. But yeah, we're going to fix that today. And besides, of course, I do want to actually I do want to actually play the quest because this is a very quintessential quest to the lore. And someone sent me, one of my friends sent me like a thing about the KFC wings, which I mean it blew my mind honestly, and reminds me that I don't really read the lore a lot, mostly because other reasons. But yeah, called these bad boys. Description. They're called, yeah, it's all about the final feast, which of course is from Fontaine. You scroll, where'd the lore go? Oh. There's something about it, but basically, someone's telling Klee a story, and at the very end, if you read this part, the wind glider commemorates the great extinction, and it was not always this color. It was once blue and white. Klee's mother changed its color scheme to be more amenable to that of their family, which resulted in the current form. He returned home briefly, leaving the wind glider behind before leaving once again. Tevat's borders have grown fragile these past 2 years. Looks like Mom is going to have to get busy, and oh boy. So for starters, these are Alice's, so she left us for that. And you know, the final feast, they're sort of referring to what they did to the dragons, and there's something wrong with Tevat's border, so that is interesting. And yeah, floor shenanigans, yippee. But yeah, why are we in Fontaine? We're in the wrong place. But let's go ahead and switch up our team. I want to play something a little more interesting today, honestly. So I can't save these settings because the game is cringe. So we'll do it like this. We're gonna get in Wander.
Are you sure it has to be me?
Yes, it does have to be you. We're gonna keep Nahida.
Fine.
Because she's part of the team, you know. So we'll get that little silly entrance animation. Boom. And then I don't know who to put for the third slot. It'll probably stay Xingqiu, which is a little awkward, but not too bad. And then of course we have to have his mom. Where is she? There she is. Raiden. Oh yeah, so we'll play some Wanderer Hyper Bloom for this. I think most of my characters are equipped. I feel like Ryan's not equipped well enough. Dragon's Vein, Triple EM. No, she's not Triple EM. He's Electro Damage bonus. Let's fix that. Where's my good elemental mastery piece? Oh, Nahida's holding it. Okay, well, she gets to keep it then. I bet you I have another one. Yeah, I also, I did mention, obviously, in the title that we are going to do Furina pulls a little bit. I mean, hopefully we get there. We'll see. We'll see what happens, you know? Wow, Vendi's elemental mastery goblet is crazy. How have I never used this thing? Oh, otherwise, my stats are trash. 1000 EM Raiden. No crit rate. Oh no. Rip. Okay, well that sucks. Sucks to suck, you know? But yeah. We're gonna get in here. Oh no, you, mister, are getting your catalyst back. Yeah. Oh, but yeah. Back on topic though, yeah, Wanderer is definitely my favorite character. In terms of play. Being able to fly, of course, is a power trip. And then, you know, spamming normal attacks is fun enough. Increasing your attack speed, that's also cool too. I like his personal set a lot. Oh, that's gonna get annoying though. Ding ding. Ring the bell. No, I'm just kidding. I'll just shut up. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and get to this quest, of course, for our gems, but also just in general, I would love to see what the heck is going on, because this I know is 100% a quintessential quest to the game. So let's just get right to it. Oh man, it has been a minute since I've been in Sumeru. So, you know, to be precise, 3 months. Yeah. Since then, I have done a good amount of exploring in Fontaine, you know, and I've actually cleared some of the world quests just by mistake. Oh wow, we're gonna go to the flower, but we're on 63 pity for Furina. In fact, I can go check that right now. If anything, I did get another Charlotte, so that makes me happy. Even though she's not doing too hot, but let's just go all the way down. Should see a Gene out here, right about here. Yeah. So 12 times 5 is 60, and then add 1, 2, 3. Yep, 63 pity. So yeah, now I have 191, and I should get a lot more once I finish this. So let's get started. What will he bring me?
Alright, I guess I'll go with my textual criticism and your editorial direction for the first draft. I have a feeling that the missing Kabuki Mono will end up being the main focus of this paper.
Oh yeah, so this quest did auto start for me back when they didn't have this update. And yeah, no, let me think. So yeah, it was just two scholars kind of talking in secret, and now they're here. So.
Ugh, if only we knew where to find that traveler. From what they say about him, this seems like
Well.
the kind of thing he'd know about.
Well. Look who's here, looking for me.
Oh, you're the traveler, you say?
Yep, that's me.
Hey, what's with that face? Don't believe us?
Yeah, what's wrong, man?
No, of course I believe you. Actually, I first heard about your great exploits when I was still in Inazuma. This is my first time coming face to face with you and your mysterious silver-haired companion. I couldn't believe my luck, and out of force of habit, I started, examining the evidence. Sorry.
Sadawa. I don't know if this is an NPC that I've seen before, but also he's a good voice actor.
Sawada, for the love of... Sorry, we don't get out much, so our social skills are
We don't
kinda
go
lacking.
outside. We don't touch grass.
Traveler, I hear you've helped many people a great deal and been to many places.
Oh,
Would you be able to tell us about Tatarasuna?
that's interesting. So I wonder. I actually do know. I think it is. So there's a commission in Sumeru that's locked if you don't do Tatarasuna. And now and like now there's this guy who's from Tatarasuna. So I wonder if it's locked if you don't finish Tatarasuna, which is like a 5-day quest. So
Actually, we don't know much about that place either.
what do you mean?
We only came over here because we heard
What do you
talking
mean?
about it and wanted to learn more.
Be quiet, Fima. Okay, so maybe not. We spent 5 days in there. We got electrocuted to death. What do you mean?
I see.
Sorry, I can't help this time. Also, nice symbol.
My teacher chose this area of research as a personal challenge. He said it's difficult to get into because even Inazumans don't know much about Tatarasuna's past.
Ah, well, we've got an
Who thought
Inazuma.
that?
If you don't mind, I'd love to show you all my outline for the book I'm writing about Tatarasuna.
Hold
Tatarasuna.
on, Sawada. Don't you think that's a bit of a deep dive for a first read?
Well, fair point. In that case, please ease yourselves in gently by taking a look at Akaba's latest essay draft.
Okay, fine.
Let me give you some background. This all started with the discovery of some records in Tatarasuna. The writings mentioned someone by the name of Mikoshi Nagamasa, who crafted a fine blade. But in the end, he threw it into a fire to destroy it, and killed his servant Katsuragi.
Oh.
Why?
okay.
Well, no one knows.
Hmm.
Apart from the sword
We do know a
maker,
little bit
his
of lore about
servant,
this,
and the
so.
one who wrote this all down, the records also mention a kabuki mono.
Oh, yeah.
This seems
oh,
to be
yeah.
an Inazuman word for an eccentric stranger. Someone who dresses funny or acts in an unusual way.
That's right. Akaba's teacher has spent quite some time
What if that's
researching
the
these
etymology
events
for
on the
clown?
ground.
I doubt it is.
This kabuki mono lived in Tatarasuna for a while before disappearing without a trace. And shortly afterwards, as Akaba mentioned, things got pretty ugly.
Mm-hmm.
So first this strange person goes missing, then a murder happens? Seems kind of fishy to Paimon.
Can we connect the dots to
Yes, my
Cosmo's
thoughts
quest, please?
exactly. So I helped out too. I asked everyone I could think of if they knew anything about what happened back then. And wow, did I get lucky!
Ooh.
Stop shouting!
This part's important. I just wanted to make it stand out. It just so happens
talk to
that a
Nahida?
friend of mine works at the government records office. He looked into it for me, and I can now confirm that all the aforementioned individuals did, in fact,
Oh, wow.
live in Inazuma over 400 years ago.
That's crazy. Like, it sounds crazy in this game, but I can bet you. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not in like real life, but like I feel like there's at least record. There has to be records in our modern society that go all the way back. Well, there is. Yeah, no, there is. That go back at least 300 years. So that's funny.
Even back then, Tatarasuna was already at the center of Inazuma's smelting industry.
Yep.
The man in charge was a government official
The
named
smelting
Niwa.
industry turned
Curiously
nuclear
enough,
warhead.
It seems like he went missing too.
Could it be? Oh yeah, now you connected the dots.
Wait, so there are 2 missing people in this story now?
Oh boy.
That's right! What's more, Niwa is a name with a lot of history to it. Have you ever heard of the great swordsmith clans of Inazuma?
Yes, I do.
Oh, the swordsmiths? Yeah, like Ishin art and so on?
Yep.
Wow, yes. You really know your stuff.
Kazuha quest,
that
baby.
makes things easier. So basically, this Niwa was a distant relative of the Kaidahara clan, the last practitioners of Ishin art. Something then seems to have happened in the Kaidahara clan, leading to their downfall. I don't know the details, but taken in light of everything else going on around that time, it makes you wonder whether it's all connected somehow.
Well, it is.
The Kaidahara clan.
Sawada, you left out the biggest detail of all.
There's more.
Oh, yes, of course. How could I forget? Brace your minds, ladies and gents, for they are about to be blown. Or
They had
maybe
fun with
you
this.
won't believe your ears. I wouldn't blame you, of course, because in all my years as a writer, this is by far the most.
Get to the point, for Pete's sake.
Yeah,
According
please.
to information acquired by Akaba's teacher, the Kabukimono was not a human, but a puppet.
Oh, it's Wanderer! Exclamation mark.
Puppet?
I kind of want to skip this because I'm like, okay, we get it. We know. The Shogun's puppet that was the Electro Archon. Oh my god. The Electro Archon made as a prototype. The Kabukimono has to be the balladeer, but what was he doing for 400 years ago in Tatarasuna? Well.
Aha! Judging by the looks on your faces, you do know something after all.
Paimon, shut up.
No. Paimon just meant, how creepy. The way you described it makes it sound like a ghost story.
Ooh.
I agree, it does. But considering that non-human races in Inazuma are by no means uncommon,
Yeah, you got like
spooky
5 of
events
them.
are to be expected. And that's exactly what my book is about. Please, take a look.
Author Sawada. Extract 1. A man arrived in Tatarasuna around 3 in the afternoon. From afar, he spied laborers walking about the mountains and roads towards the factories, their shoes scuffling along the jutting stones. They walked like people, convinced that so long as they reached the fire in the raging mountain's belly, they might extract its gems beyond price. The mood that the sight inspired was ineffable. Beyond the mere description of those not present to witness it, a man barked a cheerful greeting and sprinted to join the procession. There was a towering character who stood, half a head taller, greeted him with a heavy slap on the back, and yet his words were filled with respect. Do my eyes deceive me, Sir Miyazaki? I cannot think that the return trip here from Inazuma City could have been easy on you. Miyazaki smiled like a young man, taking the first steps on their journey. Expression relaxed. Why, Katsuragi, Inazuma is the realm of the almighty Shogun. I sailed upon the fastest ship and strode upon the swiftest sea routes. What dangers could I have possibly faced? And what about the good news? There was some, naturally. The two burst into uproarious laughter, roughhousing each other's workers until the pass end. A young man dressed in a linen shirt and wearing a headscarf gazed into the dancing flame of the furnace before him. Now the flames of a forge, unlike any other, for their intensity effects, the resulting integrity of both metals and blade. So too was in the flame watcher, an unusual individual. All right. Oh boy, we got a big one. I'm gonna drop that passage. Jesus. Okay, never mind. We are not reading all of this. I ain't reading all of that. If you guys want me to read it, subscribe.
Oh, and please read my essay draft as well.
Oh boy. Oh my god. Okay, no, we are not reading this.
Sawada was encouraging
I
me to
lied.
follow
I
his
was
more
willing to read it
creative
until you
approach,
showed me
but
that
I
much.
think essays should be grounded in facts. I don't think explaining everything away with mysterious forces will cut it. Oh, how about if I plug the holes in Sawada's narrative with political intrigue? Like,
Wait, you're allowed to just make stuff up? Pretty sure you've gone from essay to guessay there.
Dude, that's me with every single paper I've ever written. Just like, yeah, yep, the revolution, yep, that happened, true. Has this guy ever written an essay before? No.
Akaba, look, your teacher has researched this extensively. I've reached out to everyone I could think of. Whatever information we have now is all that there is to know. This is as much detail as you're ever going to get. Besides, if there really was a political power struggle going on at anything like the level you seem to be suggesting, what hope would we ever have of finding out the truth?
For the victors took
good
the
point.
history.
Okay, back to the drawing board, I guess.
Ain't nobody
Give
gonna
me
tell
some
you the truth
time.
about that.
I need to find a new angle.
Yeah, I'll leave you to
Some
it.
other stuff to do, so we'll have to say goodbye for now. Good luck with your essay.
Goodbye.
All right, thank you. If you find out...
Nope. I'm not telling you. I am good. No thanks.
Hey, so that thing they were talking about, it has to do with the balladeer, doesn't it?
Yep.
Okay, Then, even if we did know something about it, we probably couldn't share it with
No,
him,
he'd
huh?
probably smite us.
After all, we kicked his butt and got him locked up. Information about people like that is usually super confidential, isn't
Okay,
it?
that context clue is so funny because let's be honest, okay? When you played the Archon quest, you thought he died.
If you ask Paimon, Akaba should just pick a different topic. There must be as many essay topics as there are trees in the forest. There's no point in...
Jump scare. What's wrong?
Hey, did you see that? He literally just went by, over there. It looked like...
Scaramouche, will he do the fandango? Oh, there he goes.
Here. No, it can't have been. He got locked up. Oh, quick, let's catch up and see.
I wish they just said he disappeared. I really wish they just said he disappeared. Come on, guys, like he literally splattered his head on how far was it? I want to say like 5 stories. And he's like, "Oh, he got locked up." Okay, game. just say he like literally disappeared and vanished and got squished. Oh, I think we're gonna meet someone at the bottom. Oh, they look familiar. It's Nahida! Give me back my son. Well.
Traveler, Paimon, there you are. Nahida, bad news. We just saw the balladeer strolling around in public.
Oh, you mean my son-in-law? Yeah. He doesn't like his mom, so he's staying with me.
Did he escape or... Ah, it's him!
Sure enough, you're here.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing in the sanctuary of Surastana? Aren't you supposed to be locked up? I know you must have a lot of questions. Please, allow me to explain. It was my idea to set the balladeer free. We made a deal, and he's gonna do some investigation in Irminsul for me.
Oh.
A deal? Huh. You sure you trust this guy?
What did
Probably
you
not.
expect? Why do you think Sumeru would keep me around otherwise? Or maybe killing me is all you can think about.
Maybe.
But if that's the case, why haven't you done it already?
Nahida's standing here, so she probably won't let us.
Don't flatter yourself. It was... Nahida said there's still some mysteries in you to figure out.
Ah, so if it were up to you, you'd finish the job?
Yeah,
Guess
maybe.
I had you all wrong. There I was thinking you were just getting cold feet.
I mean, the Traveler would. I wouldn't, but yeah.
Well, that
Depends on the
escalated
circumstance.
quickly. Not a good start. Could I ask you all to please calm down?
Children, stop fighting. I will literally nuke both of you.
But Paimon's worried about you, Nahida. Don't let him trick you.
It's not every day you see people questioning the God of Wisdom's judgment. Just when you think you've seen it all.
I mean, it's too bad we didn't get a showcase of any of his powers during Archon Quest. During both Inazuma and Sumeru. I mean, according like Sumeru doesn't count because he got the mech suit gnosis. So
Don't you dare try to drive a wedge between us! As long as the terms are reasonable, I don't think there's a problem in making a deal. Even with the balladeer.
it's worth the exchange. That's how the God of Wisdom shall work.
Well, I for one have no reason to doubt you. Considering you even struck a deal with the doctor.
True.
Yes, one in which I gained valuable information. You'll come to understand more about that in the fullness of time.
She's talking about the false sky. Why can't you tell us?
The balladeer's power was all but completely spent after your battle. He's no longer strong enough to be a strategic threat to us. That puts him in quite a precarious position.
That sucks. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Cause like in theory he keeps it, like he should keep all of his power. Cause it's not like he wasn't powerful. He's number 6 in the Fatui Harbingers, which like there's 11, and like the closer you get to 1, like 1 through 3 are equal to Archons. So that kind of sucks, but whatever.
Plus, he's a former Harbinger with knowledge of many of the Fatui's sensitive secrets.
True. Give me your
Being stuck
intel.
here in Sumeru could make him a sitting duck, depending on how the Fatui plan to respond.
That's true. Well, I mean, Dottore didn't care. He left him for dead, so that maybe Scaramouche is remorseful.
Wait a second. Farmer? You mean, he's not a Harbinger anymore?
They consider him dead.
I take no pleasure in saying this, but it seems as if the doctor had no intention of welcoming back a loser, so...
Yeah, he tossed you out like trash. Ooh.
Sometimes it's you using them, other times it's them using you. Most human relationships are this way.
True.
Certainly all the stable ones are. That's how it was between me and the Fatui. And also between each of the Harbingers.
Just like our
So as long as
Lichino.
you have some value to offer, nobody will ever abandon you. But after recent events, even I have to admit that I'm not worth quite what I used to be.
Really? What a crying shame. That you mean, Traveler.
Well, if the Fatui are gonna reevaluate my utility, I need to have a backup plan for myself.
Good man.
As we discussed, I don't like causing harm to living beings, and you said you need protection. So, why not join forces with us?
I think these two have made their objection to that idea fairly clear, don't you? And they're your friends, so I guess you'll be siding with them.
Oof.
Yeah, obviously! Nahida, don't listen to him!
Well, yeah, I am complaining about. I'm actually glad we're arguing though, because like, Nahida shouldn't be able to just convince us like you can work with him. You know, the guy that like killed a bunch of people in Inazuma and then also tried to kill me. You know, that's a call. This is a good argument. I like
And
this.
let's put that discussion to the side for now. We still have time.
Good mediator,
Today can
Nahida.
be a trial run. Where we go from here will depend on how well we manage to cooperate today.
Yeah, a test
All right.
run.
Then I'll
You
do
know,
what
like an
we agreed.
icebreaker.
Good. Go now, and keep in touch. Nahida, are you serious about this?
You got important things to think about, bro. The end times are coming.
Yes. I
Yes.
have my reasons for this decision. In fact, I'm largely doing it for your benefit.
Oh, are we gonna learn about the freaking the skies are fake thing? Is this the quest? I doubt it. There's no way. I would have seen people tweeting about it because like this quest is like a year old, right? This quest is a year old. I'm sorry. For me?
Yes. As I told you once before, there's information about your twin
Oh, okay. That's good.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we'll learn
Actually,
about
that's
Descenders
the
in this
whole
quest.
reason we came to see you today.
I doubt it.
So, you have an update on that? Mm-hmm.
The Archon's actually helping us. No way.
That the Fatui had not included your twin's details in the Descender category.
Yep.
This is an extremely important point.
Yep. But I
It's
count for
possible
some reason.
that the Fatui have other information that even I don't know about. And since the Balladeer used to be one of them, he'll be better acquainted with this information than I am.
Yeah.
He was granted the power to connect with Irminsul when he almost became the god of a new era.
Oh wow. Okay, that's
Even
interesting.
though he no longer has the Gnosis, some traces of its power remain in him.
Does that mean
He
all
can
the
still connect.
freaking yeah? Like, can all the gods like do that? That's interesting. Cool. That's super interesting. Anyway,
The amount of information in Irminsul is vast beyond description.
mm-hmm.
Sifting through all of it without knowing what to look for would take too long, even for me.
Oh yeah. Hmm.
So I asked the Balladeer to search in Irminsul for any information about the
Okay, so we're gonna learn
Descenders.
about Descenders. Nice.
He's more familiar with this kind of information, and should be able to find it more quickly.
Okay, well, what if he lies to you?
Exactly! Or what if... Paimon just doesn't trust him! He's treated us as enemies every time we've run into him!
Mhm.
I understand. But sometimes, everything is dictated by which side you're on.
Ah. God damn it, Nahida. I mean, she's right, but that sucks.
How things will go in the future depends on what information he brings back. And Traveler, I know what your heart desires most of all. Our minds have connected several times before. There is a corner of your heart reserved for an intense longing. A feeling of being all alone in the dark, searching for the one candle whose light still burns. As Sumeru's deity, it is my responsibility to be on guard against the Balladeer. But as someone who counts you as a friend, I want to do something for you. If this
Alright.
deal with the Balladeer can give you the answers you've been longing to find, then it's worth it.
Thank you, Nahida.
It's my pleasure, really. You're Sumeru's hero. You've more than earned it. Paimon's still worried about this idea. Is there anything we can do to help? I was going to contact you about that, but then you suddenly showed up on your own accord. Seems like we have a telepathic connection. In fact,
Not through the
I was
Akashic
going to
either.
ask you to supervise the balladeer on my behalf while he carries out the task I assigned.
This is what, okay, I mean, I guess, okay, this works only if Wanderer doesn't have, like, Scaramouche doesn't have his power. Which is, like, I don't know, I feel like he's still stronger. I don't know, it sucks. I don't know.
Even though he only
champ.
has a fraction of his full power left, that's still a fraction of a former Harbinger.
Exactly.
If you could accompany him, it would put my mind at ease. Of course,
Can do
I'll be
that.
there to help guide you through Irminsul from the outside.
Hey, nice. Got it.
Great, thank you. Prepare yourselves. I'm going to transport you into
We're just
Irminsul.
going in. Okay, then. I didn't think it would go that fast. I thought we were gonna wait.
It's pretty
Whoa.
different here compared to last time.
Whoa. We're
The
back.
colors are gentler. Guess that must be because Sumeru's at peace now.
Dude. Oh my god, I never thought we'd get to go back here. I'm so excited now. Let me wait, no, I gotta get the money shot. Gotta get the money shot. A stupid quest marker. Wait, how do I J L N? They disabled all my keys. Brother. Okay, here. Here, you get. Wow, these are like the worst camera spots you could have. Imagine. Okay, this is pretty fire. Hold up. We alt tab the OBS. Yeah, screw you, game. You can't control me. Oh, dude, the music is so much nicer here too. That's a boom, and then a boom. Okay, boom. Screenshot. Snap that, baby. Okay, we're back. You didn't see that. You didn't see my UID. What? That's crazy. Oh, I'll tab to here. My chat again. Okay, let's go. Dude, they should just let you put cameras in domains. God. Not that hard.
Look at that. Hot on my heels. You know, you didn't have to cut your catch-up short just to keep me company. Oh, but I guess you panicked when you realized that I might enter Irminsul ahead of you.
Nahida sent me to babysit you.
Shut your beak, jailbird! No way a prisoner gets to be so smug!
Oh, he can do whatever he wants.
I understand that prisoners have to put up with harassment from the guards. But right now, I'm on temporary release. So maybe you should think about backing off a little.
Bro, I will literally pull out my sword. You're my favorite character, but I will literally slice you.
Sounds like a successful rendezvous.
Oh,
I
hello.
need to be quite clear about something. In a few moments, you'll be entering into the innermost region of Irminsul. It is an environment like no other, and the most important place and unlike anywhere else.
No!
Irminsul's inner region consists exclusively of torrents of information. You must put aside your differences and be extremely careful as you navigate your way through.
Sorry for the skip. We're gonna face our worst enemy, reading.
I know there are many grievances between you, on both sides, but it is essential that you remain calm after entry. This is as much for your own safety as anything else.
Understood.
Fine. Let's call it truce. But only until this mission's over.
Let's cut each other a little slack, shall we? We are gonna be traveling together after all.
True.
Per my agreement with Lesser Lord Kusanali, I'll be at the front. It's my job to lead the way and get rid of any obstacles in our path. All you have to do is keep your pretty eyes open and try not to fall behind.
Pretty eyes. Are you flirting with me? The fuck? Okay, Skara. Okay. Alright.
You sure are confident. Paimon will give you that. You make it sound like you're even more experienced at adventuring than us.
Bro, he's lived longer than you. Of course he is.
If there are no further objections, I suggest we get going.
We've been awake for like 7 years, and well, okay, we've been alive longer than that. It doesn't matter though. Teyvat is Teyvat, right? Scaramouche has been on Teyvat for 400 years. So shut up.
Or did you need some time to mentally prepare yourselves?
Ah, we got it.
Ugh. The snark on this guy, it's unbearable.
Focus on doing your job.
We can start now.
Irminsul access granted. Initiating connection procedure.
Oh, that's so cool, dude. I didn't think that, like, in general, Archons have a connection to Irminsul. Of course, Nahida is the one who's the closest because the previous Archon was linked to it, so.
Is this
Oh.
a small sapling?
Yeah, a little tree.
Oh, darn it! Come on, let's catch up with him.
Yeah. Yippee!
Wow. So this is the inside of Irminsul.
Oh, dude, that's cool. It's like all blue. Freaking, it's like Mona's domain, except Mona's not connected to Irminsul. It's different from than I would imagine.
Ooh. Paimon's never seen anything like this. And it feels like a sacred place.
Wow, look at that. It's like it goes from natural to like digital. Like the, what do you call it? The veins on a circuit board.
Irminsul is closely intertwined with the entirety of Tevat.
Yeah.
Every bit of information flowing here means something.
We're inside the world's computer.
Pick your jaws up off the floor. It's time to go.
Yeah.
Why is it that Paimon just wants to do the opposite of everything he says?
Yo come.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, we will now proceed to the heart of Irminsul.
That's an interesting way. You don't call him like Nahida. They call each other by titles. I'm gonna still call him Scaramouche for the whole quest, but like, you know.
Can you still sense where the heart of Irminsul is?
Yes. Permission to begin searching for information there?
Permission granted. Go ahead.
Let's go. Stay close. Don't go running off.
Oh, we're gonna cause some problems. We're gonna see something that we want to see, and we'll run off, and he has to protect us from it.
Hey, so say we did go running off in here. What would happen?
You'd McFucking die.
What are you smirking at?
I'll let you die,
I was
bro.
just imagining the look on your travel companion's face if you went and got lost. Anything's possible in here. You can't rule anything out.
Yeah.
So if you want to stay safe, your best option is to stick close to me.
Okay. But what if I consider the following? He didn't stop walking. That's my classic boy. Oh,
These
a vein.
sapling things have spread out.
Fragments have dissipated into, oh,
Those are all packets
We
of
got kicked out.
information from inside Irminsul. Be careful not to touch them.
oh, okay, so we can't touch them. A location has changed. Looks like we've been transported to a different path. Oh, wow. Oh, so it's like an infinite maze. That's cool. That's a cool way to do Irminsul. Oh. Nah, now we're on another.
It looks the same in every direction.
Space is indeed usual, but it seems that the Balladeer is more used to it than I. Well, yeah, because it seems to be he's exploring here for a while.
No wonder he mentioned about getting lost. Huh. What do you know? He was actually telling the truth. Is he mocking me again? What is it this time?
Shut up, my one.
There's a
Yes.
time and a place to lie, but this definitely isn't it. So why don't you relax your guard a little?
Right, oh, we're at the root.
We're here.
Oh boy, what are we about to
What a
learn?
huge tree!
Someone's gonna make an Attack on Titan pass joke. I mean, I don't blame them. This is the center of Irminsul. All information in the world is flowing through it.
Lesser Lord Kusanali,
Good, you made it. Are you ready?
Oh god.
ready when you are.
Then please begin. Preparing to access cognitive currents. Establishing waypoint.
Oh, we're teleporting in? Okay.
The Balladeer's actually doing what Nahida tells him. Guess he must want to stay alive.
I mean, yeah, obviously the Traveler doesn't internalize this, but, like, you got thrown out in the trash by the Fatui, and I don't give a fuck about you. And, like, if you go outside, you're gonna be arrested by, like, every government, so... he hasn't put up any resistance. He seems to be good at working on the front line. Maybe it's similar to on the Fatui. I mean, he does. Unreconciled stars, bro. First Aquaba and Sawada stories, and now this. What a strange individual.
The rest is up to you. If you discover anything at all, make sure to share it with us.
Will do.
Well,
Huh. For once, we're the ones with nothing to do.
we'll see about that.
Traveler, Paimon, would you like to talk?
Oh, he's whispering into my brain. Hida, is this telepathic conversation?
Yes. I've also invited Paimon to join.
Ah, wonderful.
Huh? What the? We can talk to each other inside our heads?
We've done this before. I'm guessing that you don't want us to disturb the balladeer.
That's part of it. Plus, we're all friends. There's nothing wrong with us talking like this once in a while. Paimon's never tried this before. This is great!
The voices inside your head. Oh no, she's gonna tell you to go make some... What is it? What's it called? Ajika nut cookies.
So, Paimon's been wanting to ask you something. Don't you think the Balladier's a bit of a walking contradiction? He's always talking back, but he seems to listen to what you say.
Paimon, this is what we call a tsundere. Yes, and he seems to excel at doing odd jobs for others. Well, I mean, that's the Fatui in a nutshell, so...
As I've told you before, there are still some mysteries for him to resolve. Things that are clear as day to me, but that he has yet to understand.
I, Nahida, an empath, I, Nahida, the empath, have understood that Scaramouche got some trauma.
Perhaps today will be the day that he finds some answers.
Is this about the past, betrayals, and the other events in Inazuma?
Well done. Smart and attentive as always.
Actually, I caught a glimpse of a few things that when I ran into Hypatia, the Pars Di. Ooh! Nice, flashback.
So, you made contact with that part of his mind.
Oh yeah, the cutscene! That's awesome.
Betrayal turned the Balladeer into the person he is today. Huh. Paimon thought nothing could get under that guy's skin. Turns out, he can get hurt and angry just like anyone else.
Whoop-de-doo, they are indeed people.
Everyone has a history, Paimon. Even if you're a puppet created by the Electro Archon.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of puppets, we ran into two people at the Academia today talking about an essay. Turns out their topic was about the Tatarasuna incident.
Oh, well, so this is how they
Yeah.
explain Star
Do you
Suna
know
if you
anything
didn't do it, I
about
guess.
that? If you mean the mysterious events, the Kabukimono and so on, yes. I know about all of that. Really? Because from what they were saying, it sounded like lots of Tatarasuna's history is still unexplained. And most of the information we have now is just from people filling the gaps with their imagination. At least that's what they think.
I made it up. You told Nahida about the story of the Aquaba and said I was writing.
How interesting. Those two managed to deduce quite a lot through guesswork alone. So the Gase got it right? Well, they guessed right about one thing. Tatarasuna was sabotaged.
Must be a riveting conversation you three are having. Funny how all the good ones happen when I'm not involved.
Ah, shit, he heard us.
What makes you think we're talking to each other?
Don't insult me. You're having a private conversation without me. Obviously, I must be the topic of said conversation.
Well, we have every right to see, we have every right to keep certain things confidential.
Of course you do. You can't have your prisoner knowing too much.
So, have you found anything yet?
Still looking. Don't get your hopes up, though. You and your twin come from outside this world.
Oh, wow.
It wouldn't surprise me if there was nothing on either of you in Irminsul at all.
He knows a lot about Irminsul. Now, he's just been putting him to work for a while.
Wait! How did you know about that? Did Nahida tell you?
Well, it was his mission, so yes.
It's not like we've never met before. And anyway, you're world famous.
Ah.
It'd be more surprising if I didn't know a few things about you.
Every conversation with you is hard to work, but your attitude is better than I thought.
Right now, we have to keep the peace. I'm not interested in creating more misery for myself. And making cordial conversation is something I can manage. Huh?
Oh!
Wait.
Found something! Oh! Nice, okay. Got a root.
This light. It looks similar to those saplings. What could it be?
A branch with information on it.
Anonymous data.
Oh!
Hey, don't
Chill out, Paimon.
Shh. Just wait.
Yeah, listen.
Mr. Niwa, are you certain this is worth the risk? We are talking about Tatara Suna's furnace, after all.
Ooh,
It
flashback.
may not pay to act rashly.
There's no one else who can enter the furnace. It has to be me.
Is that so? Well, since you insist.
Oh, they're talking about
It's...
that name. Niwa was the man in charge of Tarasuna, plus he belongs to the line of the Ishin art.
Whoa!
Oh! Oh, we're getting sucked in! Oh, God. Are we about to relive all of this? Oh, we
I
are!
have been in Tatara Suna for some time now. You have shown me great hospitality, as has Mikoshi Nagamasa, and indeed, everyone else. Under your leadership, Tatara Suna is a warm, welcoming place. Like a giant village. People are gainfully employed. Their lives have purpose. They are motivated. As I understand, the Raiden Shogun has, in recent years, eliminated much of the evil that plagued Inazuma. As for Tatara Suna, it was originally established as a means of safely disposing Crystal Marrow.
Yeah. And that was such a that's a lore bit, you know. Of course, the Crystal Marrow, you know, from the fallen Orobashi. So
The forging industry with Crystal Marrow as a raw material has since flourished, giving rise to generations of swordsmiths. Some world-renowned, others unknown, all passing on their legacy. Skills, blood, dreams. Every smith brought into this trade looks to find their purpose between steel and blade. That is why you accepted the proposal brought to you by myself and Akame.
Yes, well,
There's
were it
Niwa.
not for you coming to Inazuma and happening to make Akame's acquaintance, the two of you never would have joined forces. And he would be the first to admit that there's no way he could have revolutionized our forging process like this on his own. At least not on the same timescale. You allowed Akame to take all the credit for a method that you jointly developed. He sold it to me, and now every piece of ore here is smelted using the new technique. Even now, you remain one of Tatara Suna's key consultants, working right here alongside us. I believe it is you, sir, who are truly responsible for the changes in our manufacturing and forging methods.
You flatter me.
This is
From the
Escher,
outset,
yeah.
I saw much that was commendable in the forging industry of Inazuma, and it has been my great honor to befriend you all.
So you say, Escher. But is this really the truth?
Ooh.
My good sir, what do you mean?
I tried to resist thinking it was all connected. Because I didn't want to speculate. And I didn't want to believe that things could turn out this way. What have we gained from adopting your new technology? Ominous black smoke? Mounting
Oh,
production
yeah.
problems? Worker fatigue and casualties are up and continuing to rise at an alarming rate.
Yeah, this is when they installed the new item into Tatara Suna, and now it melted down to what it is today.
And recently, as you well know, someone died because of that strange filth inside the furnace. We've kept the truth from spreading outside, but still, I suspect you understand it better than I do. None of the people who went out to get help have come back. Now, our mutual friend, the Kabuki Mono, is taking the Golden Feather to Narukami Island to seek an audience with Shogun. This is our last hope.
I assume the Golden Feather is like a root or a ship.
But that doesn't faze you, does it, Escher? Nothing does. Otherwise, why would you still be standing there with that smile on your face?
Ooh.
I'm just surprised that you finally chose to be so sincere. I'm sure you've been harboring these suspicions
Oh my god, is
for
Asher
quite
gonna
some
kill him?
time.
No.
Mikoshi Nagamasa may have noticed that there was one common denominator among all these events. Namely you, Escher. But Mr. Mikoshi is more cautious than I. He does things by the book.
After all, Nagamasa is the adopted son of Mikoshi Torichio, the yokai struck down by the Shogun's own hand.
Yeah.
If he truly seeks to redeem his family's honor, an abundance of caution is well advised.
You suck.
You're well informed on the subtleties of his situation for a mechanic all the way from Fontaine.
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not a little overqualified?
Oh, maybe he's not from.
Why,
No, he has
Mr.
to be.
Niwa, are you suggesting I find a job as a diplomat? Sadly, I am so very attached to my craft.
I'm sure you are.
Enough, Escher. I'm here because an evil force is raging inside the furnace. And someone needs to take your new device inside the high-risk zone so we can absorb it and put an end to the problem. I'm in charge here. And I'm about to take some responsibility and head inside. Probably to my death.
Whoa.
But what about you? What are you still doing
Oh,
here?
damn. Niwa showed him.
Judging from the look in your eyes, you don't seem to trust me.
Why should he?
Drop the act. We're past that now. Whoever you are, it looks like your plan to destroy Tatarasuna has worked.
Ooh.
I just want to know what you're still doing here. What's left?
No.
Don't you have all your answers by now?
Honestly, I'm just waiting for the right moment.
Freaking Escher. Oh, he's dead.
A moment like this, where you finish talking and I stop you from entering the furnace.
You...
Oh. Damn.
You're a little smarter than I initially gave you credit for. I thought I'd disguised myself exceptionally well, at least for the first few days. But to my surprise, you had your people look into my background right from the start.
Ah.
It's a long journey from Inazuma to Fontaine, but that didn't stop them. Eventually, they managed to confirm that Escher was an
He's a
alias,
freaking
and that I was not
Schneier.
from Fontaine at all. And yet, despite all of that, you still fail to realize my true identity, and what I seek in Tatarasuna.
Did you really think you would be able to see through my plan?
Wait. No way. It's Dottore?
If you kill me, there's no one who can get inside the furnace. So you're really going to destroy this place? Is that it?
Oh, but you're quite wrong. There is one other person. Some may not see him as a person, but you told him yourself. You're not a puppet. You're a human. You're just missing a heart.
Oh, no. He's gonna send him into the furnace. Yeah, oh, he realized. He's like, oh, shit.
Whoever you're working for won't get away with this. They'll be found out. But this makes no sense. What are you really trying to accomplish by all this?
Oh, he's just trying
Why go to all
do
this
some
trouble?
Sillies.
It's no trouble at all. Patience is a virtue which I have in abundance. This is all part of a carefully controlled experiment.
Oh my goodness.
If you must know, I'm happy to divulge my true identity.
He's
I'm
gonna
a Fatui
transform.
harbinger. Call me the Doctor.
There he is.
Fatui? Who? What do you want?
Just to create a minor inconvenience for your nation.
Make the forging industry uninhabitable. Wow. Just a minor inconvenience. Yeah, sure, buddy. Oh my god.
That's it? That's why you gave us your cursed technology? Just to let loose the evil energy from the crystal marrow?
Look how even the righteous soul is filled with venom when faced with its demise.
Ugh. Alright, you dick.
My device functions precisely as you say. It is the only chance you have of preventing a catastrophe and keeping the truth from the outside world. However, I did not make it with you in mind.
Oh yeah, so he made it so one, it gets the electro corrosion on the outside, so then you can't go in, so nobody can find out.
It is easier for a person to be possessed by evil spirits when they are filled with hate. So give in to your fury. I want to see what happens when a malevolent heart is placed into an unsuspecting puppet.
Oh no.
Make no mistake, even without you, that pure, innocent puppet would only end up being used by someone else instead.
I'm going to steal
What other
him.
reason would a human have for befriending one who is not of our kind?
Damn. Oh god, he was done for.
If you give him my heart, tell him that both Nagamasa and I
Man, why are you negotiating with him? He ain't gonna help you.
one of us. He has nothing to prove to anyone. Because not everyone just wants to use other people. The only ones who think like that are people like you.
What a beautiful way to see the world. It almost makes me feel a little guilty.
Cool. Okay.
Then out of respect for you, I shall redefine myself.
Oh god.
Think of me as a monster or a demon, if you wish. At least this way your death is not a consequence of your own folly turning you into an easy target. You
He's
simply
already
lost
dead,
to something more
Satori.
powerful than you could ever hope to defeat. I say, Mr. Niwa, let's see what happens. Will your puppet friend become a human? No, that will prove quite impossible. Mr. Niwa, already dead. What a pity.
God, you are so evil, bro. He's just like the bro literally died and he's like, I'm gonna keep talking to your corpse, bro. Oh.
Jester,
Oh, there
I've
he is.
completed the task you gave me.
Ah, the jester.
Creating a gap and infiltrating Inazuma's inner workings. What fun it was.
Looks like you're about to take a prize.
I'd like to introduce a puppet to you. If he proves useful, let's make him our newest comrade. And if not, let's turn him to dust.
Not wait to eviscerate you with Wanderer later, bro. You suck. You suck. Oh god. He's filled with anger. He's shaking, bro.
Hey, are you alright?
So calm him down, Traveler. Don't make him do something crazy.
Dottore!
Oh boy.
Good. Good.
Was that
Dude.
the doctor? Did he turn into a mechanic from Fontaine?
I'm afraid so, and he was the one behind the Tatarasuna incident.
But why did we see things from his perspective? When I touched the doctor to confirm whether he'd eliminated all his segments, I read this memory in his mind. You have to admit, it must be the truth.
Oh, well, there you go.
Maybe so, but it means nothing.
Does it? But this memory shows that Niwa didn't betray you. He never meant for you to be the one to take the device into the furnace.
Wow. Damn, that's so crazy, dude. That Tori said, oh, Iwa has this one final request for you after he died, and we'll take the device to the furnace. And then once there, he suffered. Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
You know very well what that means. Even more so than I.
The betrayal was a lie, and he is believed for hundreds of years. Was this part of the doctor's experiment? Yep. The betrayal never happened, it only existed in his imagination. But where does it leave him?
Let's give him some space.
Yeah, give him some space, bro. That's...
He looks really mad.
Oh, what?
Paimon doesn't want to be anywhere near him right now.
To take in. Let's go over there.
We need to give him some time to process his emotions.
Yep. He just lashes out of the brute, freaking rips it to shreds.
Paimon's still confused about the
Oh, man.
Tatarasuna incident. So, the doctor was behind it, but why has that gotten him so worked up?
Well, because he's been working under the doctor for 500 years.
Nobody has ever deceived you like that, Paimon.
Yeah.
It's natural that you find it difficult to understand. Perhaps he needed to learn this someday.
It'll happen at the end of the game. You'll betray me, Paimon. Yeah.
So now you have the complete picture. Katsuragi took the Kabuki Mono to live with the people of Tatarasuna. Later, the doctor showed up, disguised as the mechanic from Fontaine, And that's when the trouble began. It was all a horrific experiment planned by the doctor. Everything he did was just to plant seeds of disaster in Inazuma that would bear fruit in the future.
Oh, yeah.
Of all the unwitting participants in the doctor's experiment, the balladeer became the main test subject. After the events you just saw in that memory, the doctor put Niwa's heart into the device and handed it to the balladeer. Then, he instructed him to enter the furnace and absorb all the filth caused by the smelting process.
Oh, dude, that's... Man, that's messed up.
The load was far beyond what he expected, but the balladeer survived. He left the furnace in sheer exhaustion and said to the mechanic, "This device seems to have protected me. What's in it?" The mechanic answered, "Niwa fled this place for fear of punishment, but he left you a gift. He said it's the one thing that you've been looking for." He took it straight from the chest of one of his innocent servants. The mechanic removed the withered heart from the device as he spoke.
Dude, that's some fricked up shit. Oh, man.
The balladeer was stunned that such unthinkable cruelty had brought him the thing he'd been longing for his entire life. A heart acquired through cold-blooded murder is a cursed thing, but it has protected him from the filth. He thought Niwa had completely betrayed him, and yet this very betrayal had ensured his survival. Overwhelmed with anger and sorrow, the balladeer threw the heart to the ground and left Tatarasuna without looking back.
That's... Oh, man, that's like 50 levels of screwed up, man.
Holy
Dude.
moly. So the doctor killed an innocent man and pinned everything on the victim? That's terrible.
Oh, yeah. Being betrayed and abandoned by a close friend is sure to cause great resentment. Now we know that what was behind the decision to take revenge on the Raiden Gokuden 100 years ago. But it doesn't mean that vengeance was the right decision.
Yes.
I don't blame
Only
him.
if he understands this can he choose a new path forward.
The mystery of the
Tottori, you brazen-faced... Niwa didn't run from justice. You killed him.
Ooh. Any more to say? Let it out, bro. It's okay. We're in space right now. You can yell as much as you like. A while later.
Shall we see how he's doing?
Oh boy.
Hey, you alright?
Of course he's not. Oh,
That's
you.
a scary expression.
Are you worried about me? If we didn't have such a history, I'd almost think that qualifies me to be your friend.
We just want to make sure that doesn't affect the plan.
It won't. I'll keep my end of the deal.
Damn, his voice is shaking. Great stuff, Patrick Pedraza.
Hey, are you investigating the stuff we want to know about?
That's why we're here.
Yeah, maybe he just like tripwired
But
it.
unfortunately, there's no information about the Descenders in Irminsul.
Come on.
Even if you can't find anything, that seems to confirm it. Irminsul does not
Darn
keep
it.
records on the Descenders. Anyone who comes from beyond this world is not counted as part of Tevat.
That sucks.
Oh, does that mean we have to leave empty-handed? ...
What am I looking? Not expected, but still, thank you.
Don't thank me just yet.
Oh. What do you mean by that?
You look really upset. Well, since Irminsul was a dead end, I guess I can share some other info that might interest you.
What do you know, bro?
Huh? About what?
Yeah.
The reason why there are records about your sister in Irminsul. It might have something to do with Conria. Apparently, Conria was her first destination when she arrived in this world.
Yeah, we suspected that.
Plus, she only came to this world because the heavens responded to the summoning.
Heavens responded to the summoning. After she got cubed? That's interesting.
The heavens responded?
The Jester told me this himself. You can take his word on this. He was a royal mage in Conria, and lived with your sister for a time.
Ah, interesting. The Jester, another Fatui Harbinger.
I don't know the details. It's up to you whether you want to believe me. All I can say is, I wouldn't lie to you about this.
So that's interesting. So this also confirms that Lumine, or well, the twin, did not arrive at Conria at its destruction. They arrived and lived and like, you know, actually lived with society for a long time. And that's why they eventually joined the Abyss. You know, they have an emotional connection to the Abyss and they will take it on. What's it called? You know, that's interesting. It's probably you know, that's really interesting. That's a really good point. Of course, like, what's it called? I'm pretty sure the Jester's Piero. I'm not sure. I assume it's Piero, but that's probably Piero's under the same effects as Dainsleif, and he probably got out like just in time. And Lumine is the only surviving quote unquote humanoid still left from Conria / the Abyss. So that's cool.
Did you get all that, Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yeah. You got it.
Yes. Astonishing news.
Hmm?
Does this info count towards my mission? It wasn't from Irminsul, but was it valuable?
Very valuable.
This guy.
Good. In that case, I'll take some time for myself now.
Oh. What?
Huh? What have you done?
You motherfucker.
Lesser Lord Kusanali was right. My power's all but completely spent. Even if I use all of the divine power left in me, I can't sustain this shield for very long.
Oh, what are you doing?
I shared a secret with you, and now you owe me. So in return, I'd like you to answer a question for me.
What do you want to know?
Give me your hand.
Oh. Okay. You gonna search our memories? Oh.
Can you hear my voice inside your head?
Unfortunately. Are you just trying to brainwash me?
No, I can't do anything like that anymore. At most, all I can do is exchange a few words with you. So tell me, in this world, is it possible to change the past?
Dude. Yeah, that hits. Oh. Wait, why would you ask that?
Done.
Huh? What happened? Paimon only saw you hold hands for a second.
Nothing. I was just thanking him for helping me.
Oh. What? That look, did he hesitate? But that was because I know that great alert about Ruka Devada. Uh-oh, I think by
So long. I suggest you get yourselves out of here quickly.
I didn't get to read it. I think by denying and quickly something. Oh, okay.
Where are you going? Hey, wait up! Didn't you say not to go running off?
Oh god, we're about to get lost. Valadier, stop. We have to stop him.
Fast reaction time. But I don't think we'll be seeing each other again.
Are you freaking leaving me here, you dick?
From this day forth, the names Balladeer and Kabukimono will cease to exist.
Oh god, he's about to do something stupid.
Those who died in Tatarasuna because of me deserve another chance at life.
You can't undo that, bro. They're dead.
Hey, Balladeer! Don't do anything stupid!
Oh my god, he's literally gonna go into Irminsul and rewrite it. You fool!
You know, I never did like insects. Hordes of the puny things swarming together can be a real nuisance. And I enjoy nothing more than to stamp them out like the pests they are.
Oh boy.
But if a colony of harmless ants isn't threatening anyone, I guess they deserve to be left alone. Luckily, everything can be set right. It's time to solve this once and for all.
Oh dear.
Balladeer! Balladeer!
He gone, bro.
Uh-oh, he disappeared. Come on, we gotta find him somehow.
Oh god, we have to search through Irminsul alone. This is not going to end well. Whee!
Oh no, he's really gone. Oh, can you hear me?
Hello. This guy, he literally cut off our connection with Nahida. That's crazy.
Nahida! Traveler, Paimon, Balladeer, what happened just now? I was suddenly cut off by some kind of power. It was the Balladeer's fault. He shut you out.
Oh dear.
I didn't think he'd be capable of something like that with so little power left.
That's interesting.
Did he keep some of his power hidden when he was defeated? Or did he achieve something beyond his abilities, and it took everything he had?
Probably.
Where the heck did he go? Ugh, it's all our fault. We were supposed to keep an eye on him. Sorry, Nahida. Don't be. It's not your fault. Please, let me handle this from here, even though I'm not sure I can
I don't
solve
think we
it.
can. I think bro's about to rip Urban Soul into shreds.
We're running out of time. Follow my lead and get out of Irminsul as soon as possible.
Oh boy. Are we free? I hope we are.
We're
Okay,
out!
we're outside.
And we're at, an inn or something?
Oh, maybe we're not.
This is an emergency. I'll have to ask you to stay here for now. Everything's arranged, and nobody will disturb you.
Isn't there anything I can do?
I'm sorry, but this isn't something I need your help with. Leave this one to me.
Oh dear.
An emergency? How bad is it? Nahida, will you be okay? Don't worry. If my assessment is correct, though there may be some minor disturbances, it won't lead to a disaster. Please rest and recover your strength here until I say it's safe.
Oh boy, what's about to happen?
Her voice has gone. Paimon can't shake the feeling that something really big has happened. What do you think the Balladeer meant? And why did he suddenly grab onto you before?
He wants to remove Fast completely. Paimon doesn't remember that Greater Lord Ruka Devata and the Balladeer's question was a strange one. It's hard to explain in full, but the truth might be very distressing for Paimon. I'll skip the part about the Greater Lord Ruka Devata for now and focus on the Balladeer. I mean, you can still explain it without Greater Lord Ruka Devata. You just say, like, oh, he wants to erase his past.
To change the past?
Yeah.
But surely that's impossible.
It's not easy, that's for sure. Oh, we're just like, yeah, you can do it, but like...
Right. You can't just rewrite history. All that stuff happened already in real life.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, imagine Paimon drank all the water in this inn. Even if no one was there to see it, Paimon would sure as heck remember drinking it.
Yeah, great example.
So, why does Paimon still have a bad feeling about this? Paimon can't help but feel scared about what he might do.
I mean, you should be. He's messing with Urban Soul, and that never goes well in this game.
Paimon's so confused.
Maybe he wants to erase himself from history.
Huh?
Oh. Paimon, are you okay?
Sorry. Paimon accidentally...
Oh no, she's stressed.
It's the Balladeer's fault for causing Paimon all this mental stress. But erasing yourself from history? It's unthinkable. Is that really possible in Irminsul?
Not necessarily, but maybe.
Uh-oh. Paimon's head is overheating from trying to understand what he's up to. And it's still not working.
Just don't think about it too hard.
Paimon's had it with that little brat. He's been nothing but trouble ever since we met him. There's no way he'll actually succeed, right? Otherwise, won't everyone who's connected to him be affected too?
Oh yeah. Indeed, if the Balladeer erases himself from Irminsul, many people in Inazuma will be affected. Oh my god. Genshin. Worst case scenario will affect everyone with a connection to the Raiden, Gokuden, Kazuha, Ayaka, Ayato. This will mean they'll all disappear? Oh god.
There's nothing we can do about it at this point. Hey, have you got any ideas on what we
Wait,
should
that's
do next?
messed up, dude. Literally, if he succeeds, then Ayaka, Ayato, and Kazuha will blip out from existence? That's messed up. That's messed up. Oh, hell no. We can't have that.
Seems like now there's nothing left for us to do but to go to sleep. But Paimon's still so worried. Paimon won't be able to sleep a wink tonight.
Me neither.
So, how about, we
That's one way to
list
do
all
it.
our favorite foods to take our mind off things? Heck, if that doesn't work, Paimon's probably gonna collapse of anxiety here.
Dude, Paimon's having a realistic depiction of an anxiety attack. No way.
Alright, Paimon will start. First dish.
Bro, I could
Let's
get some Monster grilled fish. I'm so hungry.
And chicken mushroom skewers, tea break pancakes,
Oh, wow.
cream stew, sautéed matsutake, and Dragon chili chicken, almond tofu, satisfying salad. Also Adeptus Temptation, golden shrimp balls,
Dude,
triple
golden
layered
shrimp ball sounds
consomme,
fire.
lotus seed and bird egg soup, and
And there we go. Oh, cutscene? What is happening? Okay, it's just day now. Good morning. Paimon, what's wrong?
What was Paimon supposed to be
No.
Was,
Uh-oh.
talking? Huh. Paimon suddenly can't remember what she was talking about. What was it again?
Dude, the music. You were getting worried about the situation with the balladeer that you started listing foods.
Hmm? The balladeer?
No.
Is that a food too? Huh. Weird name though.
Oh, no. Paimon doesn't remember the balladeer? That means he actually pulled it off. How did he have the ability? It doesn't make any sense.
What's wrong? Your eyes are like saucers. Was it something Paimon said?
It's nothing.
So, the balladeer. Is that someone's name? 'Cause it sounds like a nickname or something.
If this is really what's happening, I need to know what else has changed. Paimon, come with me.
Okay, sure. Where are we going?
I want to go back to Inazuma.
Huh? Fine by Paimon, but
No.
is everything okay? You're
Now's...
acting like this is an emergency.
Dude, oh no. Now's not the time to explain. No, are we gonna go back and then there's nobody there? That's messed up, bro. Talk to Anima Togo. Bro. Nah. Is the NPC gonna be going? No way. This shit crazy. No way.
The wind rises.
Dude. What is happening?
We've made it to Amanoma Smithy.
Ah, it's been a while.
Pardon me, but I'd like to ask a question if I may.
Of course. Go ahead.
About the Raiden Gokuden, could you tell me that story one more time?
Oh. Now there's a question I wasn't expecting. Very well. I'll tell you what I know once more. The once renowned Raiden Gokuden, comprised of 5 branches. Amenoma, Futsu, Ishin, Hyakume, and Senju.
Okay, we still have it.
The art of forging practiced by these 5 clans was first taught to them personally by the
Okay.
almighty Shogun. Over time, the 5 branches diverged from one another as generations of bladesmiths honed and perfected their craft until they became 5 distinct traditions. Most of the great swordsmith clans of old have since fallen into decline, and for a long time, only the Amenoma branch kept its art alive.
Okay.
But fortunately, Kaedehara Kazuha recently returned to Inazuma and took up the mantle of the Ishin art. Now, 2 clans remain of the original Gokuden 5. If my memory serves me right, you yourself were present when he forged the Ishin blade.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we were. Paimon remembers that now. We learned a bit about the decline of the Raiden Gokuden then too. It seems like such a shame.
What was the reason behind their decline?
That, my friends, is a tragic tale indeed. In fact, this was not made known to me for most of my life. All these years, I knew of those great clans' demise, but never the cause. Only recently, when the question was on my mind, did I ask Kaedehara Kazuha about this. He told me that, as we are both heirs to a branch of the Raiden Gokuden, it was right that I should know the truth. There is no harm in telling you, but I must warn you. It is a dark and sorrowful
Nah,
tale.
bro, I gotta hear it. I gotta hear
The
it.
Raiden Gokuden were the targets of a murderous rampage by a vengeful bladesmith.
Vengeful? Why?
400 years ago, so I'm told, there was a catastrophic malfunction in Tatarasuna's furnace. One brave swordsmith heard the commotion and chose not to flee, but he rushed to the scene, hoping to prevent a disaster. Tatarasuna was home to a state-of-the-art forging and smelting operation in that day, and overseeing it was the armory officer. His surname was Niwa, though he had family ties to the Kaedehara clan. Knowing that they had just one chance to save countless lives, Mr. Niwa and the swordsmith leaped together into the furnace. The furnace quickly stabilized, but neither of them made it out.
Dude, what? Oh, he literally changed history.
The smith's death, though heroic, dealt a devastating blow to his family's fortunes. His orphan son was left to fend for himself, and grew up deeply resentful at the world. In his heart, the whole of Inazuma was culpable in his tragedy. He hated the almighty shogun for her apparent indifference towards his father's death, and he hated everyone who had done nothing to try and save him. Powerless and destitute, the only legacy he had to pass on to his children was his hatred. Generation after generation bore this grudge, living in utter misery. Alas, if only the story could have ended there. But 100 years ago, the then head of this family reached the end of his wits. He could bear their fate no longer, and yet he could do nothing to change it. Finally, he made a drastic decision to take revenge on the Raiden Gokuden. In doing so, he sought to vent his pent-up anger and shake the very foundations of Inazuma's forging industry. In his fury, he murdered indiscriminately, killing even bladesmiths from the Hyakume clan, which he belonged to.
Oh, wow.
His goal was absolute, the devastation of all of the Raiden Gokuden. But when he came to the Kaedehara and Kamisato clans, his killing spree came to an abrupt end.
Huh.
He failed to catch them unawares. They fought back fiercely, and they did not spare his life.
So they lived.
That is
That's
why the
interesting.
Kaedehara clan and their Ishin art survived that day. I suppose they were the lucky ones, under the dire
Yeah,
circumstances.
but everyone else died. The legend of the Raiden Gokuden has changed. Someone else attacked the swordsmith. It looks like the Balladeer did something in Irminsul, but it seems Niwa still died.
Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Have you seen Kazuha recently?
Kazuha? Why, yes. Just yesterday, in fact. We spoke for a while over some tea. He seemed well.
Whew, so it still exists. It's the same Kazuha I know now. Things don't seem that bad as they feared last night. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Thanks, Anima.
Don't tell Paimon. There are other places you want to visit too, right?
We're gonna go to the Kamisato clan?
expression says it all. You can't hide anything from Paimon.
Yeah.
On to the next stop. Lead the way, traveler. Paimon will be right behind you.
Oh boy. Excuse me, sorry, I'm a little... Oh yeah, we're visiting Kamisato clan. We gonna see Ayaka? That'd be crazy. Jump scare.
We're here. This is the Yashiro Commission's headquarters, so...
Yep.
Traveler!
Hey.
It's been a while.
What's up, man? Going.
If you're looking for the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato, I'm afraid your timing is unfortunate. They're not here right now.
Ah, that's how they cough it
Are
out.
they out on business?
The Commissioner is out on business, and Miss Kamisato is standing in for some meetings in the Commissioner's place. If it's urgent, you're welcome to wait inside until they get back.
Sure.
What do you think? Shall we go in?
Thank you. We'll take you on the offer. Can we walk in the courtyard?
If it were anyone else, I couldn't allow it. But seeing as you're so close with the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato, I think it should be okay.
Alright.
We'll be heading in then. Thanks.
Hello, dears. Is there something you want to say?
Ma'am, may I ask you a couple questions?
Of course, traveler. Yes, I know who you are. Miss Kamisato has told me about
How fast
you.
you know.
What would you like to know?
How are the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato these days?
Oh, they're both very well indeed. Lately, Miss Kamisato has been rather busy attending all kinds of meetings and occasionally paying visits to some local organizations on the Commissioner's behalf.
Okay.
As for the Commissioner himself, well, you know. Busy as ever. That much hasn't changed. Although he does seem to be in a rather good mood these days.
Seems terribly different.
So pretty much business as usual on the Yashiro Commission, huh?
Yeah.
Very much so.
Ayato is still the Yashiro Commissioner, and Ayako is still Lady of the House. No changes there. As far as I can see, nothing has changed the Yashiro Commission either. I was expecting as much, but it's still a big relief to know that the Kamisato siblings are both safe as well.
Got any more questions?
That's all for now. Many thanks.
You're very welcome. In fact, I would love nothing more than for you to come and visit more often. But I'm sure you must be far too
we're
busy
in
to
other
have
nations
time
at
for
the moment.
that. Miss Kamisato talks about you all the time. She seems so thrilled to have you as a friend, and she's always saying how talented you are and how much she admires you. I must say, many things in Inazuma seem to have taken a turn for the better since you arrived here. So you're not just Miss Kamisato's knight in shining armor, you know. You're a hero to us all.
I'm flattered.
I mean it.
Okay.
Whenever the commissioner dines at home, Toma always joins him.
Of course he
I
does.
always find myself at my most relaxed when I'm serving the two of them and listening
Dude, I want
to
Toma's
them
miso
chat
soup. I'm
away.
hungry now.
The commissioner has such a busy schedule that he doesn't always have the chance to take his meals at home. But given the opportunity, he always prefers to dine here. They say it's because Toma is a much better chef than most.
Yeah, he
Oh,
is.
the commissioner is so fond of home comforts. They get to talking about you sometimes too, you know. Always with a very fond tone. The way one would talk about dear old friends around whom one can truly be themselves. Miss Kamisato occasionally joins them as
The
well.
whole family gets together.
Whenever the whole family gets together and they start talking about people they've met and experiences they've had, you always get a mention.
Okay.
It's been many years now since the late Mr. and Mrs. Kamisato passed away. Much has happened in the Kamisato clan in that time. As someone who is old and gray enough to have watched their son and daughter grow up, it makes me so happy to see them meet a dependable friend whose company they enjoy so much. So, in the future, if you ever do have the time, please know you are always very welcome at the Yashiro Commission
just let the old lady
headquarters.
talk, you know?
There
I don't
will
have much to say
always
here.
be at least one old lady who would be delighted to have the pleasure of your company.
Thank you very much. I'll visit again.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Paimon likes it here too. Also, you were saying something about the food here being really great.
Oh god, Paimon.
Paimon's itching to try it. We may just have to invite ourselves around for dinner sometime. Paimon
So
meant
rude.
we should come pay a visit again real soon. Ideally around dinner time.
Of course. You're always welcome.
Alright, goodbye for now. Where are we going next?
Oh god, we're going to Tarsuna.
Great! Goodbye, ma'am! Don't worry, we'll see ourselves out.
All right then. Take care now. Hope to see you soon.
Alright, goodbye. That was
No.
a long
Are you
dialogue.
two leaving already?
Yeah, we gotta go.
Yep, everything's taken care of now. Don't worry.
Very well. Safe travels. Goodbye.
Bye here, Tatsu. Oh dear. Wait, what is the quest title? A Dance of Destruction. Oh dear. What are we gonna find? This is where we're gonna find something messed up. Okay, already looking a little weird. Xavier, what are you doing here?
Well, here we are. But what are we looking for? Something or someone? Someone.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is that the Traveler and Paimon?
Oh boy.
Xavier? What are you
Javier,
doing
that's how
here?
you pronounce it.
I was in the general area, and now I'm in this specific area. There, that's me. So what about you two?
I'm NPC here and I'm NPC over there. But, do you know much about Tatarasuna?
Certainly do. I've researched the furnace here in some depth. If there's anything you want to know, just ask away.
How well do you understand the history of the area?
Like the back of my hand. Make no mistake, I have been here a good many times before. Not only that, but I've met people in Inazuma whose families used to live in Tatarasuna years ago. They said it's all true, the history here.
Go on, I'm listening.
Oh, well, it's a long story, don't you know? The tale of Tatarasuna starts a long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
I'm told that its history is one of the most foremost forging and smelting operations in the nation. Goes back around 1,000 years. Still, the furnace has a couple of serious maintenance issues along the way.
Oh, yeah.
A couple? When exactly?
Yeah, 1,000?
One was just in the last few years, the other was several hundred years ago.
Yeah, okay.
A fun fact, I'm not the first Fontaine tech guy to come and work on it either. There was a guy back then, too.
His name is Sen?
They say he was a mechanic who consulted on a technology upgrade. It seems like the technological collaboration between our two nations goes back a long way. How about that?
Mechanic, huh? Looks like the doctor still sabotages the furnace, leading to ensuing chaos.
Hey, weren't you gonna ask Xavier something about Tatarasuna? Come on, ask already.
I am.
Oh, I didn't realize you two were here for a history lesson.
Me neither. Paimon doesn't know what's gotten into this one today. Feels like we've been preparing
Listen,
for
Paimon,
a history
I
exam or
really want to refresh
something.
myself on the lore, okay?
What brought this on? Did you just wake up today with a sudden burning desire for historical knowledge?
Yeah, pretty much. Anybody can ask me one more question.
Sure, go ahead.
Have you ever heard of Kabuki Mono connected to Tatarasuna? Oh, we're about to mess something up.
A kabuki mono? No, I can't say that I have. I do know the word, Inazuman for those eccentric types who always go around dressed to the nines. Just the sort of person that I'd like to meet, actually. But sadly, I've never had the pleasure, nor have I come across anything to do with a kabuki mono where Tatarasuna is concerned.
There's no more Kabuki Mono. Did the Balladeer really manage to erase himself from history completely? If so, he must have wanted to change the world and revert everything back to the way it was. But so far, it looks like the majority of changes have only affected himself. Thank you, Xavier.
Of course! Don't mention it.
Oh, we're leaving? Okay, bye, Xavier.
Oh, you're most welcome. More than happy to help. Farewell.
Bye-bye. Interesting. Okay.
Looks like you got all the information you're looking for.
It's time to go back and see Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Sure, but what's up with you today? Whatever it is, it seems like it's really troubling you. Keep your smile, Spinal Crocodile. No matter what happens, Paimon will always be there for you.
Alright, thank you, Paimon. It's just potentially the end of the world the world may rupture in a second.
Hey, don't mention it. Alright, let's head off and go meet Nahida.
Echoes of history. Okay, yeah. That was a lot of dialogue, but I think it's still important, like, obviously, you know? I would be actually, like, this quest would be crazy if they actually, like, just erased Kazuha, Ayaka, and Ayato from existence. That'd be actually so nuts.
Following me.
But it's good to know that, like, he just didn't do anything to
Hey, it's them.
Piss off. Piss off.
Akaba, Sawada, you're still here?
Oh, their story's gonna change. Are you still talking about the essay?
Indeed we are. If you have a moment, we'd love for you to join us once more.
Please no.
We have time. What do you want to talk to us
Do we
about?
really have time?
It's the same topic we discussed last time. Obviously.
Still looking for more info about Tatarasuna, huh? Should we join them?
No. Perfect. These two have researched Tatarasuna's past. Let's see what they have to say. Okay, fine.
Unfortunately, we haven't made any real progress.
The article was great. Can I read it again?
Huh? Oh, of course.
Yo, it's gonna be different. That's messed up. Okay, it's definitely different. Yeah. Wow. That's cool. So their paper completely changed. That's
I presume you'll want to read mine as well. Here.
alright. That's so cool. That's a good detail. If they made it shorter, it would have been nicer, though. They should have formatted like researcher paper style. Except for this one. This one's fine. The content has changed. Another effect of tampering with the information of Irminsul. The Balladeer said he'd erased 2 of his names. If he really succeeded, it must have taken all of his might, but still.
What do you think?
A masterpiece.
Hey, Traveler. Remember how last time Akaba was saying how he wished he could gather more information about all this? Well, we just got back from Inazuma. So how about we tell them what we learned?
Sure.
What did you find out? Something big?
It's a long story. Basically, we have some friends in Inazuma.
Thank God. I was like, no, please don't tell it. We already heard.
So many new details. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Well, well. So it all comes down to one man's desire for revenge. Huh. You heard this from a member of the Armanoma clan, you say? Then I guess it must be true. Ugh. So there's no ghost story here after all.
Oh, there is.
This new information actually lends further credence to my hypothesis. Evidently, swordsmiths were seen as having an incredibly prestigious role in society those days, to the extent that harming them was conceived of, at least by the perpetrator, as a way of exacting revenge against those in power.
Yes, yes, okay, point taken, you were right. But that doesn't mean I can't carry on with my novel.
And they're back at it. These guys are really into this.
We got some things to kick care of. Bye for now.
Oh, so sorry. Look at us, prattling on about our projects and ignoring you. Thank you so much for the information.
You're welcome. See ya.
Keep us in the loop if you find out anything else.
Will do.
That's neat. I was like, why are they doing this? I'm like, oh, they're gonna rewrite history. That's crazy. Watch us enter and like Nikita's not even here. Or are we gonna see a new face? Oh, she's here.
The wind rises.
Nahida, we're here! Traveler, Paimon, how have you been?
Ghostly.
Where to start? Paimon hasn't had a moment's rest this whole time. That night, we ended up chatting and chatting until suddenly the sun was up. And then he decided he wanted to go to Inazuma.
Nahida has to know. I was investigating the situation with the Balladeer.
The Balladeer?
Oh, she doesn't know either.
Some kind of code
Oh,
name.
that's right, because she was affected too. Oh no.
You look troubled. Is there something you need to tell me?
I need to go inside Irminsul. Even Nahida doesn't remember, just like last time, the changes to Irminsul affect her as well. The Balladeer acted quickly. He finished erasing himself before Nahida could stop him. I'm the only one who still remembers things that were erased. Once again, I'm the record keeper.
Traveler?
Yeah.
Hey, what's wrong? You look so upset.
There are things that have happened that only I can remember. I have to tell you the truth. Oh, but this might disrupt reality. With a heavy heart, you piece back together the story that was broken and scattered across time. There was once one named the Balladeer who created by the Electro Archon. He was a puppet who lived among men. After a series of events in Tatarasuna, the Balladeer, thinking he had been thrice betrayed, left Inazuma to roam the world beyond. With no trust for humans, only loathing for the gods, he bore his grudge for years as he grew in strength. Then returned to Inazuma to take his revenge. He tried in vain to become the deity with a gnosis and ended up losing everything. Finally, he entered Irminsul, learned the truth behind his betrayal. Knowing now his entire life was built upon lies, he did the unthinkable in an attempt to reverse his tragic fate.
That's quite a story. So, this puppet known as the Balladeer erased himself from Irminsul, hoping that he could change the past.
Yes.
But how was he even able to do that? As the Traveler said, he very nearly became Sumeru's deity. Admittedly, I remember it a little differently. I don't recall finding anyone inside the machine after we defeated it.
He messed up the canon, so the boss fight is fake. No way, dude.
Nevertheless, it does make sense. If someone were to successfully erase themselves from Irminsul, the world would change to reflect the new reality. So, you believe this person really existed, and we just don't remember him because, well, Because he literally changed the world?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Theoretically speaking, it is possible to do this. But I'm struggling to imagine the kind of person who would dare go through with it.
Scaramouche, bro.
The Traveler comes from a world beyond Tevat. That's why there's no information about him in Irminsul, and it also explains why any changes to Irminsul wouldn't affect him. So if there's anyone in the world capable of retaining memories from a past that has been rewritten, it's you. It's quite incredible when you think about it.
Oh, you could say that again.
Paimon's having a hard time understanding this balladeer guy's motivations. Why did he do it?
Well, I mean, well, come on. Of course he would do it. He doesn't want to remember his past. He's had lives for 400 years.
I can only make inferences based on the information we've been given. As for what kind of person he was, only you remember that.
I'm not really sure. We're enemies after all. I don't know his perspective on all this, so I can't say why he did something so extreme. Did he want to reset everything? Or save someone? Or did he want to completely undo his existence? Everything can be set right. It's time to solve this once for all. Maybe that's all there is to it. I still remember the question he asked me specifically, and my hesitation gave me his answer. I hesitated because I witnessed Greater Lord Rukadabada erase her own existence, but I can't tell in the heat of that. To put it another way, I know why the Balladeer was so sure it would work. Can't tell him that.
Something else worrying you? Something that you can't share?
I just feel empty. He chose such a radical option, and yet...
It couldn't change the fate of the ones who had died, right?
Yes.
Once the Balladeer realized he hadn't been betrayed after all, it must have completely changed his view of the people of Tatarasuna. Now he saw them as friends again.
Yeah.
He couldn't keep hating humans after that. And if he thought there was a chance he could save his old friends, it would be hard not to try.
Oh, yeah.
The story makes sense. Every part of it. The Balladeer tried to achieve godhood with the Doctor's help. He was unsuccessful, but retained the power to connect with Irminsul. That power then enabled him to change what was recorded in Irminsul and erase himself, even though he didn't have much strength left. Yeah, it does make sense, but it still ended in tragedy for his friends.
Yeah, that's something you can't change.
It just feels so hopeless. He gave everything to do this, but it seems like he got nothing in return.
Yeah, he changed the world in many ways, and yet the dead still don't get a second chance. Those fated to die in a fated to a tragic end could not be saved. What exactly did he want to fight back against? The betrayals of his life, or did he wish he never existed at all? I don't know.
Please wait a moment. I want to check.
Oh, she's gonna look inside.
Found it. This should be the one.
Oh! She got a little knowledge cube.
It turns out that I have a strange way of confirming everything he has told us. What is it? A record from a personal collection. It was tucked away in a corner.
Oh!
You should take a look.
Interesting. Surprisingly, the information presented to you in a way that resembles a fairy tale.
Is this a fairy tale? Who wrote it?
It matches everything I said.
I authored this record myself.
That's cute.
Huh? You wrote a fairy tale that somehow has something to do with the Balladeer?
Yeah, Touch keeps info.
When combined with the Traveler's narrative, it's clear that this story is an allegory. Everything in it is a symbol for something else.
Yeah.
Hold on. So this record survived from the past? Yes. Any information about the Balladeer or the Kabukimono and other records will have been changed. But I wrote this story in a way that means it was left intact.
That's interesting. So Nahida, like, she can write things, like, you know, and it doesn't directly say it. And it can transcend time. That's crazy, bro. That's actually so crazy.
Changing the information in Irminsul changes to that.
Yes.
But Irminsul can't change information that was well hidden in advance.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I must have written this story as a backup before the Balladeer entered Irminsul.
Bro, she got the second hard drive. She saved it and then she took it out of the computer. That's crazy.
That's incredible! And sending the traveler into Irminsul with the balladeer must have been a further precaution. I knew he'd remember everything. This story is abstract enough that it still resonates with the present information recorded in Irminsul. But if we connect all the different pieces together, the true story that emerges is the one he told us. The now erased life of the balladeer.
Something's about to happen. Oh god.
There was once a lone monster draped in fox fur. The monster found a family of foxes, joined them, and they became friends. The monster lived with the family day and night, and everyone treated it as one of their own. Once in a while, the monster would take off its fox fur at night and lament to itself as it gazed at its reflection in the water. I am a monstrosity, yet they are too foolish to see it. I pity them.
Oh.
But the monster soon found solace when another came to live among the foxes who was not their kin.
Oh, and that's why they drew him as a cat.
Carved from the wood of a white tree who had been abandoned by the humans. The kitten too wished to become a fox, but its tail was too slender and it could not grow a coat of richly colored fur. Yet when the other foxes saw this, they spoke words of comfort to the kitten. Even without a tail and fur like ours, you are still one of us.
Yeah, it's mirroring that.
Furious at this happy resolution, the monster lit a fire on the mountain. The terrified animals panicked as the fire spread. The only way to extinguish the flames was to make a sacrifice.
And that's what they were.
A gray fox stood up and addressed the monster. It said, "You are the cleverest among us. Surely you can help us find a way to solve this." The monster smiled, led the fox toward the fire, and murdered it. The gray fox's heart was turned into a beautiful drop of water, clear, spotless, and pure.
Wow.
The monster gave the heart of water to the kitten, telling him, "The foxes have decided. You are the one who must be sacrificed. Take this, quench the flames, and die for your fox kin." The fire was
crazy
extinguished,
parallel.
but the kitten lived. It left that side of the mountain and found a little bird who had a broken wing. The two promised they would spend their whole lives together.
Oh, and this is the other...
But the little bird did not have long left to live.
Yeah.
It passed away soon after.
The second betrayal.
After burying the bird, the kitten left the mountain for good. Never again would it cherish a single creature, nor a single blade of grass that stood on that mountain. The kitten spent the nights wandering aimlessly, gnashing its teeth at the moon. How it wished to swallow the moon and devour the moonlight. If the world could only return to darkness, then it would finally be peaceful and content. I will become the new moon, the answer to everything. Then, no one will know that there were once birds, foxes, and cats in this world. And no one can know that they were different.
Interesting. That's such a cool way to re-illustrate how Nahida can hold information alive. Yeah. Oh, she realized something.
I remember now. This is not just the balladeer story. It is his very own memories. I made a backup so that it would be preserved no matter what happened.
Yeah, she backed up a flash drive, bro.
To become a god, he was experimented on and modified countless times. It was brutal torture, and the only reason he was able to survive is that he was a puppet. This memory was extracted from him by the scholars. Presumably, they kept it to have something to defend themselves with. Creating a deity was just the first step. Some of them wanted to be able to control it. That's why they backed up his memory for later use.
Wow. No wonder they have it. That's messed up.
I buried it deep inside one of my own dreams, and then hid it inside an allegorical story so that it wouldn't be altered.
It's hard to believe that this person really existed, let alone that he tried to get rid of us on more than one occasion. Paimon has no memory of him at all. He completely vanished like a puff of smoke.
Yep.
The ballad here agreed to help me look for information about the Descenders, and although he was unsuccessful, he still helped you.
Yeah.
Before he vanished, he confirmed an important detail, that Conria was where your twin first came into this world. We still don't know how the change to Irminsul will affect the senior ranks of the Fatui, but in all likelihood, they won't even remember their own Harbinger.
I had this feeling before. It feels like life is insignificant as a feather.
It sounds like Paimon wouldn't like this guy a whole lot if he was still around. But still, Paimon doesn't like the way it all ended that much better.
Yeah.
This is why wisdom alone cannot answer all our questions. We look, we see, and we comprehend, but the question still troubles us. So the answer is not everything. People yearn to find the truth and then conquer the troubles they face. When you give someone the truth, you give them a chance to choose their own destiny.
And he chose erasure.
To others looking on, this may seem like a pointless endeavor, but for him, the chance to act on his desire to disappear must have meant a lot. Never forget that even when we walk beneath dark clouds along a road filled with suffering, the light of wisdom is always there, guiding us toward a better destination. And that is what you have been doing all along.
Yeah, Nahita's right. Cheer up. How about we go get something to eat? We can pick up this heavy conversation again later.
I feel like it's not that simple, Paimon.
Good idea. Paimon, why don't you take him out for a walk to clear his head?
You got it. Come on, Traveler. You need to get out of your head for a while. You'll feel much better after taking
Something crazy
a
is
walk.
gonna happen as soon as we step outside.
Let's go get a snack from one of the stalls in the Grand Bazaar. That'll be sure to lift our spirits.
Sure, I guess.
It must be really tough being the only one who remembers all that. But Paimon's always here to help cheer you up.
Oh, Paimon, you have no idea. We're gonna have a lot more memories that we're gonna be stuck with. Oh, dear. Okay, we'll walk there. That's cool. What's it called? I mean, they made sure to like really nail it on the head so you like understood what happened. Well, I mean, that's fine. Like, I get it. Well, it dragged a little bit though. That was like a low-key, like a 30-minute segment.
Rain outlines your
Squall and Fury.
Are we gonna find him here? Like, what's going on? Or are we just gonna like eat?
We're here! What should we eat first?
Bro, give me some of that like potato boat or like the cheese balls. Those are great. I have a nagging feeling like there's something I'm missing. Something that's the important I'm forgetting.
Hey, are you gonna answer or what?
Sorry, just give me a minute. I'm still processing. Where are you going, Traveler?
Alright, whatever you want. Well, Paimon will be right here when you figured stuff out. Then we can get something to eat.
Come on, Brain, stick it out. It's gotta be in here somewhere. It was something about Irminsul and deleting oneself. Greater Lord Rugadavada, Forbidden Knowledge, Nahida.
What is it? Have you figured it all out?
Ah. Yes, that's it. Greater Lord Rugadavada, she said no one can erase themselves in existence, not even her. Otherwise, why would she need to create her own reincarnation in Lesser Lord Kusanali to do the deletion for her? There would be no point.
Why'd you jump up all of a sudden?
No, I can't tell Paimon. She doesn't know about Greater Lord Rugadavada. Oh, that's crazy. That's a good writing. But crucially, this is an important detail. It is simply not possible for the Balladeer to completely erase his own existence, in which case, the question is, what happened to him?
Excuse me, boss.
Oh.
There seems to be a small problem with the last bill. Look, here.
He's completely different. Oh. Yeah.
Hey! Hey, wait!
Oh, this guy.
Hmm? You mean me?
No, not you. That kid. Didn't you see? Little rascal grabbed my last 2 fresh Sunsettias and ran off. Look, if you're gonna help out here, you can't keep spacing out, okay? What is it? The work's too boring for you? Or has the big city got too many distractions?
I wasn't paying close enough attention. Sorry, boss. I think you're right. Maybe it's the city. It's so exciting. It can be hard to focus.
Who's that guy? You know him or something?
That's the balladeer.
He's who?
You're a strange one, kiddo. You say you don't want any money for helping out here, and then when I actually give you some work to do, you keep letting yourself get distracted. I don't want to take advantage, so I'm happy to pay you what I'd pay anyone else. But if you keep acting like this, pretty soon I won't be able to afford to.
No, please. I mean it. You don't need to pay me anything. I'm just so thankful you agreed to take on an outsider like me.
You're welcome, I guess. But I got bigger things to worry about. Look, we're all out of Sunsettias, and I promised the lady down the street I'd deliver a fruit bowl.
Are we
this
gonna go
evening.
fly and get some?
Leave it to me. I'll find some more.
He doesn't have his vision
Just
yet.
a moment. I'll be right back.
Stop. I'm gonna level with you, kiddo. I've never met a worker who said they didn't want a wage before. And at first, I got greedy. Couldn't believe my luck. But I figured you'd start asking for something in return eventually. You don't want money. You don't take days off. And in your free time, all I see you do is wander around, taking in the sights. Are you a drifter or something?
I mean, sounds like it. It's like
That's right, I am. We can talk more about that later. First, let me get those fruits you needed. Sunsettias, was it? I'll be right back.
Hey, what do we do now?
Follow him.
Okay, stay out of sight. Don't let him see
I
you.
wonder if he has powers even without his vision. That'd be interesting. Hey, look, I found him.
Behold! Too slow.
I don't know. It's interesting. Like, it's kind of messed up that he would like have to live like this. I don't know, but it's also what he wants. That's a conflict. That's hard. That's hard to say if he should do this.
Yeah, this'll do.
Even though you say he's the balladeer, what are we planning on doing? Stealing his Sunsettias? Isn't that a bit too cruel?
Shush.
Oh, alright.
This should be enough. Guess I should wash them before I take them back.
If I wasn't seeing this with my own eyes, I would never believe it.
Huh?
Oh.
You two over there. Is there something I can help you with?
He spotted us!
You've been following me all the way from the city. I'd have to be blind not to notice.
You're right. I'm swallowing you.
Have we met before? No, we haven't met. But you know me?
Oh, I think the traveler figured it out. He's gonna have him touch his hand and then he's gonna remember. Yes.
I have no recollection.
It's complicated, but I know you too.
Are you absolutely sure?
Sorry, but I just can't take your word for it.
I can prove it. That's fucked up, traveler. Come on, man. That's fucked up, bro. You're a puppet.
A puppet? What makes you think that?
Huh?
You were right! The look on his face!
Oh no, we're already triggering his memories, dude.
I guess you do know me after all. That is not something I share with a lot of people.
Oh, he knows too.
Look, I'm just a wanderer. But seeing as you've gone through all this trouble to track me down, I'm sure whatever it is must be important.
Carl, are you sure about this? There's somewhere I want to take you.
Okay, but please let me deliver these goods to my boss first.
Yeah.
Are you really working for that guy? He said you don't want any more for it. Is that true?
Yes, I ran into him out in the wilderness during a storm, and he let me take shelter in his cart. In return, I said I'd be his helper for a while.
That's oddly nice of you.
Let me take these back. Then I'll come with you, okay?
Alright.
Then let's return to the city.
Interesting. Oh,
the
money.
wind rises. Behold!
unfortunate situation for him, says Haunty. Yeah, it is, dude. I don't know. It's interesting to see what the Traveler's Constitution is, because like this is the few times where the quest like is actually dictated by the Traveler and not just you like going on automatic, basically, which is like every quest, you know? Like the Traveler's like, okay, well, maybe this isn't a good thing.
Here you go, boss. I'll leave them right here.
Oh, you really went and picked some more. Who are these two?
Oh, we're just some friends.
Something's come up, and they need to borrow me. Sorry, boss. I'm afraid I'll be away from the stall for a while.
I was just about to pay you anyway. Go wherever you want, kid. Don't waste your time here.
No.
What?
I get it, okay? You just wanted to help me out, to thank me for giving you shelter from the rain that day. Even then, I don't understand why you're so adamant that you don't want any pay
take the
for
dough,
it.
bro.
But look, it was pouring down, and there you were, sauntering along without a care in the world, like you had nowhere to be and didn't even care that it was raining. Imagine you were me for a second. It's a little weird, right? Why is this guy traveling during a rainstorm if he's not trying to get somewhere? And why is he taking a shortcut through the open country if he's not even in a hurry? But anyway, taking you in didn't put me out even slightly. You don't owe me a thing for it. Certainly not all this. Your time is valuable. You know, you should go live your life.
But I don't...
Oh, man.
No, you're right. Then I suppose this is where we say goodbye. Thank you again for taking me into the city.
Don't mention it, kiddo. I've run into all kinds of characters over the years. I just hope you find your path.
Dude, good guy merchant number 27. What a good guy.
Thank you. All right, done. Thanks for waiting for me. We can go now.
Oh boy, where are we going? We're going to the sanctuary? Oh yeah. The Kabuki Mono's finale. Dude, we're about to see something crazy. I know it. I know we're gonna see something crazy. Traveler, do we have to tell him the truth? He seems so happy. I guess we do. Fuck. Like you should never have to rewrite. Well, merchants are always just the nicest people in Genshin. I know, right? So true. Oh god.
Nahida!
Oh boy.
What's wrong?
We found him.
Huh? Are you?
Hello. I do apologize for the sudden intrusion.
He's so polite. But I mean, I guess I get it. Like, you know, like, otherwise, like, he's just gonna repeat history. Someone's gonna take advantage of him. Oh, I don't want to do this to him. That's so messed up.
We found this guy in the street, but he doesn't seem to remember anything. So,
Ugh,
yeah,
fine, man.
quite an eventful walk.
You tell Lesser Lord Kusanali what happened at the Great Grand Bazaar.
You say that you are trekking across to Vat to train yourself. Many other Inazumans who describe themselves in this way call themselves Shugenja. Why do you refer to yourself as a wanderer?
He's not training himself.
Well, it seems more relevant in my case. To me, it sounds like a plant with no roots. But these two claim that they know me, and that I have a hidden past unknown even to myself.
He has shown the
I
storybook.
won't call it the past, but rather... this is a difficult one to explain. I don't like to rely on using terms like this often, but in your case, it seems that it ought to be called, previous incarnation.
Oh, like a past life or something?
Yes, something far more distant than the past. So far away that you cannot perceive it.
Okay, I have to ask. What was I like in my previous incarnation?
Oh, oh dear.
Oh, okay. I see. You want to tell me, but you can't bring yourselves to say it. Looks like I didn't have the most wonderful existence in
you
my
were,
previous incarnation.
We're just trying to think of where to start. You, not have a good 500 years, my friend.
If it's that difficult to talk about, I have no doubt it will be just as difficult to hear, but I'll be able to handle it. Please, tell me the truth.
Is truth something you care a lot about?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Then I'll be straight with you. In your previous incarnation, you did many things that would be considered evil. You nearly died because of what other people did, and many died because of you. As a non-human
Cycle
being,
of pain,
you
bro.
hated gods and humans alike. You drifted from place to place, never able to settle, even where you found status and identity. You adamantly believed that you were missing a heart.
Ugh.
Actions rooted in persistence sometimes bear bitter fruit. Sometimes, you have to let parts of yourself go, or you'll never be happy.
He just tells Wanderer about his past. Oh, man.
I gave everything I had, but it barely changed history at all.
In terms of the outcome alone, that's true.
I don't think I can judge everything I've heard purely in terms of right and wrong. Each choice a person makes belongs to a specific place and time, a chain of cause and effect, a cycle of karma and consequence.
Oh, real.
That is
Damn.
the nature of truth.
Okay, game.
If one thing is right, its opposite must be wrong. And yet, dichotomies like this are not enough to explain the world in all of its complexity.
It seems like my previous incarnation wasn't the most likable individual.
Oh, yeah.
We're not trying to hurt feelings or anything, but yeah, we weren't your biggest fans.
We were each other's enemies.
If we were enemies, why are you trying to help me find the truth?
You asked me?
This is so frustrating! This guy's supposed to be our arch enemy, but now he's just some random stranger we met on the street! He's got so much to answer for, but we can't make him talk because he doesn't remember anything. What a weird situation.
Honestly, wow, like that's awesome. Cause like he knew he was gonna do this, and he gave us the information from the jester about her sister, and then he's like, okay, well I'm gonna go die now, bye. Like that's nice. Thanks, Scaramouche.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, as the god of wisdom, I trust that everything you told me must be true.
Yes, it's all true. I can even show you the memories
Oh,
themselves.
you sure about that?
If you're...
Please, I want to see them for myself. I want to experience my own transgressions.
Even though it will cause your present self great mental anguish?
I'm just a puppet, with no heart and no name. There is nothing in this world for me to cling to fill the void within me. Except maybe these sins that can never be undone.
Very well. As you wish.
Oh
Wait,
my.
shouldn't we go with him? This one's kind of on us for bringing him here.
Yeah, we definitely go with him.
Don't worry. Whatever danger I might face, it's my burden to bear.
Traveler, could I ask you to supervise him on my behalf?
Okay.
Oh, good point. Given your, unique situation, we'd better keep an eye on you.
Understood.
Thank you. Now, prepare yourselves, everyone.
This is not gonna be pleasant. Oh dear. Oh my. Kabuki Mono's finale, enter the memory. Akita.
It's time to get...
Okay. Wanderer.
No matter what lies ahead, I'll face it. Whatever it takes. I'm just sorry that you have to join me for the whole
it's
thing.
okay, bro. We'll do this. We got this. Oh, baby. Oh, God. Are we ready? I'm not ready. Brother.
This looks like Inazuma.
Oh. We're in the burnt down area.
Right now, you're in a dream I created using information extracted from your memories. These memories will show you the raw truth, but be aware that enemies may react just like in the real world. Please be careful.
We gotta fight him.
Sounds like an immersive experience.
Yo, she has VR.
It's a good thing
That's
we came
crazy.
along.
Dude, Nita has the most fire VR set ever, and you know it. She got the $500 Oculus.
You don't need to do this for me. I don't deserve your protection.
No, we got you, bro.
We never give up halfway.
Yep.
Well, we had to once, but that was your doing.
And now we're finishing the job.
All right. Thanks.
Wanderer, this is the Shake Pavilion. In your Balladeer incarnation, this is where the Electro Archon placed you after your creation.
Yeah.
You had a great many memories here.
It's not fair, bro. It's so nice to see him just like happy. Fuck. That's why I love this character.
Is that because this is kind of like his birthplace?
Yeah.
You could say that, in a sense. You'll see why shortly.
I hear footsteps.
This place is huge.
Taragi!
I can't believe the landslide didn't fill it in. I wonder who built it. The Crystal Marrow Miners? No, there's no way. Look at this exquisite construction work, and so well preserved, too. No mining crew would be capable of this. There's someone passed out on the ground.
Who are you?
You're awake. What happened? How'd you get stuck here? Are you injured? Huh. Not a scratch. And these fine clothes. Who are you?
This man is Katsuragi, deputy to Torichio's adopted son, Mikoshi Nagamasa. He found the balladeer in Shake Pavilion and took him back to Tatarasuna.
And the rest is history. Well, it used to be.
In the original version of events, Katsuragi was ultimately killed by Nagamasa.
Let me get you out of here. Our people are nearby. Hang in there.
During the Tatarasuna incident, Niwa was murdered by the doctor, disguised as a mechanic. The balladeer, then known as the Kabukimono, disappeared not long after. As the second in command at Tatarasuna, responsibility for what had happened fell to Mikoshi Nagamasa. But Katsuragi had sworn lifelong loyalty to Nagamasa after the latter had once saved his life. At Katsuragi's insistence, Nagamasa killed him to put an end to the Tatarasuna incident.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna move to the next member.
Katsuragi seems like he was a good guy.
Even oh god,
He
it's so
looks like a
crazy. Like even
warrior,
Paimon doesn't know.
But
Like
he has a kind face.
like
Why
this is a
couldn't
good
he
way.
live a long and happy life?
Like this is a good way to like throw in Paimon like being completely clueless. Because like it's real. It's not like, oh well, it's like she's clueless for no reason. Like she's actually like she doesn't know this stuff. Oh, we're gonna go through the floorboards, bro. God damn. Dude, the floorboards are creeping me out. Oh, we got the classic Inazuma team. Give me pots. Playing Zelda out here, bro.
Nagamasa, I found this young guy in a cave sealed off by a landslide. He doesn't remember his name.
Well, we need to call you something. I hear the workers are calling you the Kabukimono.
It's fine with me.
Katsuragi, report to Niwa. Tell him we have someone new joining us.
Ladder. Oh. Carrot. Where am I supposed to go? Let's see. Probably through here. Chat, I may be a little stupid. just a tad. Perhaps. Oh, electro doors. Should just be able to fly over. Yeah. Oh, there's a chest though. Give me the chest. Anything for the chest, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Wanderer. I didn't zap you. Oh my god! Bro, don't do that to me. The portal. Made out of like dendro. Yeah.
Huh? What are we doing back here?
We're going to the next scene. I hear voices.
Whoa, this is where you were born? It's pretty. But there's nobody here.
It's the second betrayal, and I... Okay, well, I assume it's the second kid, but also I think his hair color is wrong.
I was abandoned, like you. I lived here for a while at first, but there's nothing for us here. We can't stay.
Okay. I heard my mom and dad used to make swords, but the factory manager died, and then my dad got sick.
Yeah.
He kept coughing all the time, just like me.
Oh,
then Mom
dude.
started coughing too.
But you can't. You promised me.
Yup, we're family now. We're gonna be together forever and ever.
This child didn't have a name. Or rather, the balladeer didn't know what to call him. His father died before he could name him. After his mother died, the child stayed in their straw hut alone. Some of the neighbors helped to raise him. After leaving Tatarasuna, the balladeer ran into this child who didn't have a name, just like him. They made a promise to live together.
They were also afflicted
What
with
happened
the
to the child,
disease.
then? He died from his illness while he
Yeah.
was still very young. The balladeer came home one day and found that he had
Oh,
stopped
dude, they actually showed a dead body. It's crazy.
Hey! What's wrong? Say something! You promised me we could be family!
You're no different from Niwa and all the others. You betrayed me too.
Dude. Dude. Oh, man.
The voices have gone. It looks like the memory ends here.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, let's keep moving. Oh, God. What are we about to witness? Oh, my God. Imagine a domain that actually hurts you. Real. Next portal. Oh, my.
You do realize you're blocking my path.
I come not to obstruct you. I've been waiting.
Ooh.
What you are truly is a weapon. One that could be wielded with an iron will. Or...
Oh, and this is how the jester convinced him to be a harbinger. Wow.
Are you trying to win me over?
The long-fated rebellion has begun. Why not take your place at the banquet and join those who shall feast?
Wow, that's crazy. They even put in the final feast lore. Wow, that's crazy. Were the KFC wings out at that time? I wonder. Oh. Die.
down.
Lahita,
I see everything. No, my sword. Let me weep.
Squall and furious.
Got him. That's interesting. Ah, well, I can't believe, like, what's it called? Like, the whole final
Body and
feast, lore is something that's coming up much more prevalently now after both Quantain, you know, the Wings of Feasting from KFC collab, and then even Piero says it. Like, that's crazy, dude. Oh, we're in this moment.
This place is dark.
Yeah.
Paimon knows this place. It's the Delusion Factory in Inazuma.
Oh, yeah.
In the original version of events, the Traveler once encountered the balladeer here.
Mm-hmm.
Such a creepy atmosphere. And so familiar. ...
I remember this was an unsettling place.
Hey, look over there.
Well, well, my fair lady. Is this rundown factory and these incompetent fools all for me? Wow. You shouldn't have.
Also, Senora? What? Real. Holy shit.
Huh. What do you have to gain from belittling your subordinates? You might not want to admit it, but you are a part of this plan. Perhaps you find fighting in the Abyss to be a more meaningful use of your time? Oh, but of course, even this pales in comparison to being experimented on by the Doctor.
Oh, she knows.
What a sharp tongue you have. Funny how negotiating never seems to be your strong suit. For the task ahead, I suggest you keep your true feelings to yourself.
Save your breath. I know what I have to do.
I'm sure you think so, but I still think you need to hear it. Don't start thinking you're invincible, and don't let your emotions get in the way.
Wow, he gave her advice for fighting the Shogun. No way. And she didn't fucking listen. She got fucking wrecked. That's hilarious.
Surely you're not worried about me.
I just can't have you getting in my way. You and Child never fail to find ways to complicate things.
That's so messed up, bro. She's like, yo, you and Child fucking suck, okay? You number 9 and 11? God, you guys are weak. I can't even believe Sandrone's stronger than you. You guys suck. That's hilarious.
I'm merely lighting a little fire in this chaotic nation. But you Being tossed out like trash must make you want to destroy it completely. Do you remember the last time you were here? That was a lot of swordsmiths you killed. I'm sure the descendants of the Raiden Gokaden are still suffering the consequences now.
Wow, she knows. So she's just like, yeah, you murdered those fuckers. You're weird. You're crazy.
Look at you. Oh, don't get so sentimental. Now, give that poor little tongue of yours a rest and stop pretending like you're above everyone else.
Ah, shut up, Senora. You're no better. Also, Senora's gonna be playable in 2 years. I'm just saying.
Bye then. See you at the victory feast.
With the final feast. You won't make it though. That's crazy. I can't believe they brought her back for this quest.
Poor little tongue? She's playing with fire talking to me like that. Who does she think she is?
She thinks she's a harbinger, bro, and she died for it.
Forget it. Someone might find me here any minute now. I should prepare to give them a warm welcome.
Oh, yeah.
The plot does not end here. There is more of this story to come. Wanderer, are you able to continue?
Oh, I wonder if we're gonna see the conversation with Yai. No way. That's gonna be so cool to bring that back. They won't. I don't think they will.
Yes. Please don't worry about me.
There's no way.
Why are you staring at me in silence? Can't you think of a nicer way to express yourself?
I'm under no obligation to be nice to you. Besides, I thought nothing mattered to you except results in your own interests. Isn't that right, witch?
Oh, he knows she's the Crimson Witch.
Muddle-headed puppet. You're only number 6 because you can take more abuse than other humans. Do you really count that as an asset?
You're about as much fun to be around as a raging inferno. But before we murder each other, it'd be best if we finish our duties.
Dude, that's crazy. That's so fire. Holy shit. Oh my god. The Hards just hate each other, bro. Like, after I finish the mission, I will literally kill you.
Looks like
Oh,
we've
boy.
arrived in Sumeru.
Oh, yeah.
Is that?
Considering that Amorta's sage, Nafis, refused to join this project, I'll take part in the experiment in his place.
Welcome. I look forward to a fruitful collaboration.
Oh, bro, you're working with the doctor? It's over. Sign your death certificate. It's done. Oh, there's the Grand Sage.
When do we start?
You seem impatient. You should know that becoming a god is far from a trivial affair.
The biological transformation is a lengthy process. As such, I too would recommend that we commence as soon as possible. In the event that a successful connection is established, his body will become permanently bound to the machine, and he will be unable to move independently of it.
Nothing worse than what I've been through before then, Doctor.
You were the most resilient test subject I ever came across. Thanks to you, I was able to garner a great deal of information.
Wow, that's crazy, dude.
Alas,
I
after
literally
that,
cannot
you
wait
were
to beat up
under
the Tory.
orders to remain in the abyss. We barely saw each other, and it became difficult to further refine the knowledge I had gained.
Wait, Scaramouche. Okay, so Scaramouche also stayed in the abyss. That's crazy.
That was gracefully worded. Ever wonder what they think if they knew that nothing matters to you apart from your crazy experiments?
I suggest you speak to me in a more respectful tone, Scaramouche. The mere fact of your utility does not make you indestructible.
The doctor again? That was uncomfortable to watch.
Oh, yeah.
That person gives off a very sinister energy.
He's the doctor. He's behind all of this.
It's normal for him to give you the creeps. He scares the bejeebers out of Paimon.
Let's move on.
Oh, boy. Oh, we're gonna go through the delusion factory again. Oh, wait, no, we're not. We can see most of it, though. Yeah, that's neat. Oh, you reusing all these locales is good, because, like, I mean, the dev team spends so much time on them, they only have to use them for, like, 15 minutes, which is sad. Oh, no.
You're a god. Do you think I'm evil?
If you accept that he is you, just as you are you, then yes, you are evil.
Damn. Shoot.
In your eyes, are there any differences between humans and puppets?
Do you think there are any differences between your present self and your previous and future incarnations? If not, then what are the differences between humans and puppets? Whoever has tasted the joys and sorrows of life in the human realm is human. Whoever has loved and lost, cried with grief, howled with rage at the tragedy of death that eclipses the miracle of life, they are human too.
Yeah. Artificial could eventually become human, but that's a very long topic for another day.
I've seen enough of my past. If possible, I'd like to reclaim the sins that are mine to bear.
Oh.
No matter the consequences, I won't run from blame or punishment. Whatever I am due, let it come to pass.
You saying...
Can you return my memories to me?
Oh god, I don't think that's a good idea.
Huh? But won't that mean you'll lose your current identity?
I've always believed that human lives follow a set of rules, with each person being a collection of past experiences.
Dude, if you return his memories to him, like, they're not real anymore. Does he... This cannot end well.
As a puppet living in a human world, my life is subject to the same rules.
Yeah.
Regaining your memories means reverting completely to your previous incarnation. All the emotions that you discarded will return to you. Are you sure you want to do this?
I've lived with a void in my chest my whole life. My creator didn't need me. And ever since I awoke, I've just drifted from one place to the next.
Yeah. And like he still lived the same life, like, relatively, except without, like, betrayal. And, like, you know, he ended up here. What's it called? You know, of all things, he took relatively the same path as the journey, but he still isn't happy. Or, like, you know, with fulfillment. Oh, dude. Such good writing. Fuck.
But then I met you. And I finally realized that reclaiming my missing sins might be my one opportunity to become my true self.
Is this the true meaning of Greater Lord Rugadavada's words? A person can't erase themselves even though the original Baldur is gone. This person's will to live on in the first place. Yeah. Yeah, that's basically what she's saying. Is like you could get rid of your past, get rid of all of it, and you won't remember why you were even living in the first place, dude. Holy shit. Are a person's sins an escapable part of their destiny too? I'd say so.
I've always felt I have an innate tendency to yearn for something more, in a way that goes deeper than for most people. But for all my soul searching as a Shugenja, I've never fully understood it. Looking at it now, it seems that I brought this curse upon myself. So I beg you, grant me this opportunity to gain a purpose, to change my destiny, and end my wandering.
Wow. And that's why he's called a wanderer. He's been reliving a life for 500 years. Holy shit, dude.
Very well. Since your mind is made up, I will return to you that which is yours.
Oh god.
You have made your decision.
He took off the hat!
Now, take this.
Cool!
Set him free.
A puppet? What's he doing here?
Oh.
You're a human as far as I'm concerned.
Everyone's here. Wonderful.
Oh, the Torre.
What a fine blade.
Oh, wow.
Nagamasa will be thrilled.
This is my...
My price to bear. Uh-oh. Something's coming. Oh, you!
No way!
He's alive again! You gotta protect him. Go, 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 go! Yeah, we still remember last time. Get him, Traveler! Good move, good move! Ah, dang, blocked it. No! Oh. Jeez, Traveler! Get him!
Hey, are you done yet?
Paimon, shut up! Dodge your block, bro.
All worthless dross will be purged. That's why this won't be the end.
Oh. Wow, what? Who's he grabbing onto the other side? Cool. He missed. Dude. A vision. This is our first time seeing it.
Balladeer?
Oh, dude, the theme. Wipe your tears, bro. It's yours.
Die.
Oh, he's gonna kill him past self. Ain't no way.
This is trying my patience.
Oh wow, what? Oh my god, how strong are you? What the heck? Utalia's? Noblesse? Why the heck? Oh, you're C3! No wonder you're so strong! I knew you felt different.
Insignificant pest.
Run, run, run!
The wind rises.
One of my supports, but you know what? He's gotta do this himself, you know?
At my command, you shall
Screw your mechanics. Yeah, get him, get him.
The wind rises.
Punch. Get wrecked, bro. I've been playing Wanderer for a full year. You think you can get me?
Wretched vermin.
Get the fuck out of here.
My endless cycle begins.
Oh wow, they literally designed it so you can just fly over it. That's funny.
Nothing worth mentioning.
Go up. Oh, you can't use food. Or well, technically, it's, yeah. Wow, they let you play it out. They're like, yo, beat the shit out of yourself. Nah, we gotta end this right. We gotta end this right. Nah.
Insignificant pest.
I'm gonna charge attack your ass, bro.
The wind rises.
Ooh. Is he gonna be inside? No way.
Imbecile! Get out of my sight.
Oh, gone.
Disappeared. Did we win?
What did you expect? I'd never lose to that.
There's the tone of voice again. You're definitely back to your old self.
Yeah.
Wait, but it was you inside that thing too. What have you got to be smug about?
Bro, he got to beat his past self. Of course he's happy.
Sorry. I'm harsh on myself and everyone else. Just the way I am.
Now you recover your memories, the past will catch up to you.
You sound like you're concerned about me. But don't worry. Thanks to you, even if I didn't change a thing, at least I now know the truth.
The memory recovery seems to have been a success. This dream has served its purpose.
Come on. Let's continue this outside.
Oh, he still maintained some of it. Wow. Me, myself, not I.
Squall Fury.
No chest? Wow, this game's a scam.
Welcome back, traveler. Paimon, Balladeer.
It feels like we just went on a really long journey.
You don't like being addressed by that name?
It's fine.
I don't think he would.
But I was just thinking, I should probably change it.
You don't want to go by the Balladeer anymore?
After learning about everything the doctor did, there's no way I can carry on using a name connected to him.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to.
I'm not planning on returning to the Fatui, and they wouldn't take me back anyway. Recent events will have affected a lot of people, and they might not even remember who the sixth is.
Oh, so that's the interesting theory that comes out of this. Is like, does the erasure remains, or does it not? Well, we'll have to see.
So, you're quitting the Fatui for good?
Let's call a tactical retreat.
It's like you said, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Everything may look futile, but it wasn't completely meaningless. At least I made a lot of people forget about me.
Hey, okay, so they don't know. That's interesting.
But that doesn't mean your own past has disappeared.
Yeah.
Of course.
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had, you weren't able to achieve it. I hope you can see and understand
That's
that.
interesting. So Nahida also believes in Great Lord Rukkhadevada's concept that you can't erase yourself, even though Rukkhadevada does not exist.
Changing the world,
But they come to the same
changing the
conclusion.
past, changing the fates of other people, these are not simple things to accomplish.
Oh yeah.
What you are looking for is complete annihilation. But this is just a fantasy. Even if the Balladeer is
That's a
removed from
fire transition.
existence, the world will not heed your will.
Indeed. How ridiculous.
Dude, the anima vision is so cool too, because like it's him being free, and I mean that's what it represents.
Do you regret doing all that when you've gotten so little in return?
Even if I'm completely worthless, there's nothing in the world worth regretting. Lesser Lord Kusanali, you purposely left that information in Irminsul.
Oh, that's funny.
Didn't you?
Of course you did.
Yes, and I took pains to make sure that you'd acquire that information naturally.
Why would you go to such lengths?
Oh,
You
Nahida.
trying to win me over too?
In all honesty, your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru and to me. Winning you over was indeed a part of my plan.
She's a schemer, bro. She know what to do. She's the god of wisdom. She can read your mind. That's crazy. So she set him up, but also like it's true. Like Wanderer has the remains, like he absorbed the power of like that thing from Tatarasuna. I want to call it like remains of Warabashi, but I feel like I'm wrong on that. But anyway, yeah, he absorbed that power. Also has the leftover remains of the Electro-Gnosis, so that's another power boost. And also, he's been in the Abyss while he was with the Fatui. That shit crazy. I didn't even know about that.
But before that, I wanted to tell you the truth about your past. If all I wanted to do was use you, then I'd be no different from the Doctor.
Oh yeah.
Very clever.
I guess you could say that's one of my virtues.
Utility to others is what gives me worth. So if embracing my sins is what it takes to make me useful again, so be it.
Nahida doesn't see you that way.
Oh right, I almost forgot. You're the good guys. You're into justice and all that. Sorry if I have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are fated to end up with the best helpers. I can live with that.
That's fire that he brought it back to that. It's like he just said that at the start. She's like, the end, it doesn't really matter unless you're on the winning side. So, and Scaramouche is like, yeah, I agree.
I'm glad you're able to think of it in that way. Traveler, in the future,
Dude, she's evil.
I'll continue to
That's
search
crazy.
Irminsul more deeply and see what secrets can be uncovered,
Girl, gaslight, gatekeep, Brogas. You know what?
including
Good on
the
you.
beginning of your twins' journey recorded in Irminsul. What exactly happened before and after that point? I want to know as well.
Thank you. Let's hope I can find some answers. Or you can find some answers. That's interesting. I cannot wait to see these two again. These two are such a cool dynamic. Like, I've already seen it in comics and, like, like fan comics and stuff, but man, that's awesome.
I will try.
Traveler.
Oh, hello. Yes.
After I dove into the information torrents in Irminsul, why did you go to Inazuma?
Because I wanted to know, what you changed.
So that's how you found out whose fate had changed. And how? Well, whatever your reasons, you did me a favor. And I'll do everything I can to pay it back.
I didn't do this for a reward.
Borrowing and returning are the only real relationships between individuals. I'll balance the books one day. Don't you worry.
Is bro gonna save us one day? I'd like that. I'd love that. Be like Zhao 2.0? Hell yeah.
That's not true. A relationship between two people is not simply a ledger that can be reset to zero. I think deep down you realize this. People who show up in your life don't just evaporate like water drops and leave nothing behind. There is no such thing as balancing the books.
Quest is too real.
Some things in this world can never be brought back, and they can never be changed, which is why there is emotion in the human world. Everything that you feel is real and lasting, and whatever is missing in you will not be made whole. To be human is to live with imperfections. You can choose whether or not you want to be human.
But humans can't live without a heart, can they? Anyway, I gave up trying to become a human a long time
You
ago.
can feel like a human. How about that?
You understand what pain is perfectly well, even without a heart. You're just bearing your feelings. The past is set in stone, but you can keep moving on. And the longer your future lasts, the shorter your past will become, until one day, it is but a tiny fraction of your life.
Sounds like you've got a future planned out for me.
Give Nahida a chance.
Everything's ended up being pretty darn complicated. Paimon doesn't even know where to start, but the most important thing now is that you need to follow Nahida. Otherwise, all our efforts will have been for nothing.
Yeah. I didn't think about it.
Then I guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
Hey, alright.
I'm glad that you've accepted our proposal. Why don't you choose a new name to celebrate?
Oh.
Ooh! Paimon wants to pick an ugly nickname for you too!
Shut the fuck up, Paimon. Don't be, you asshole.
Why?
Yeah.
Because Paimon still doesn't like you
I
that
will
much.
literally kick you, Paimon. He literally went through so much. Shut up.
Then I hope we don't see much of each other in the future.
Yeah, why are you ruining this for me?
A name is life's first gift. You didn't say it out loud, but I know that's what you're thinking. The Traveler and Paimon have helped you a lot. If you can't decide on a new name, maybe you can ask them for ideas.
You want us to decide?
No, Paimon only does nicknames. If it's a serious name you're after...
I'm going to chuck you, Paimon. Alright.
Have you got anything?
Yeah, I know. Okay. Ponty says this is finally the best part of the quest. Real. Okay. I don't know, bro. I don't know what to name him. Okay. I'm going to do something funny. Because that's what I do, right? I didn't know. I remember someone saying you couldn't have Wanderer. Because I kind of wanted to keep it like that. But, like, I don't know. Maybe it's not. But, okay. Regardless. I wanted to do something funny. You know? And sometimes. Sometimes. It's just a little bit sus, you know? Okay. This feels wrong, though. Okay. It's between this and 80% evasion from GITCG. You should be able to, yeah. Okay. Cat. Do I name him after the TCG, which clearly has a year 2, so we're not dead? Or do I name him Among Us? Yeah. Among Us is fitting, okay? I think it's funny. You can't edit, right? Like, let's see the disclaimer. There's a limited number of times you can rename this character, so do it with care. Yeah. Okay, so there's a limit. 80% evasion. I mean, it is true. I love playing him, but then he fell out of the meta because they nerfed Shenhe. So Icy Quills get eaten up like shreds. I mean, you can play like Shenhe Mona Eula, but like still. I have one rename? Bro. Okay, so I can rename it after the TCG. Okay. We're doing it. We're doing it, boys. Can you put a space? Probably. Did I spell that right? Let me make sure I spelled it right. Hold on. Hold up. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me... That's right? Okay, sick. Listen, bro, I can't spell. It's too bad. I really wanted to name him Among Us. But you know what? It'll work in co-op. Right? As a Pokemon player, I would know. Oh, it can't contain spaces. Okay, hold on. I expected that. Names can never contain space in Genshin.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, all right. If you say so.
Thanks, 80% evasion.
Yeah. Now you have a name of your own.
I'm so sorry. We had to throw the joke in there. I had to do it. Oh, man.
What about a nickname? Are you done yet?
Still thinking. Stop rushing me.
I'm just gonna call you Wanderer still.
Take your time. I don't need to see you again until you've thought of one.
What do you plan to do next?
Everyone who manipulated me and made me suffer will have to pay the price.
You mean the Fatui?
The doctor, at least.
Oh yeah, dude, I cannot wait to get to Snezhnaya and beat motherfucking Dottoro's ass. Hi, Pi. 80% evasion, Lamau, I'm sorry. I
now
had
that
to.
your stance has changed, I believe your future path will change accordingly. But it won't be immediate. You still need some time to compose yourself.
One more thing.
Oh.
There are still some descendants of the Raiden Gokuden living in Inazuma. Some of them know. Well, they ought to know about the connection between Raiden Gokuden and myself.
Oh.
I don't plan to leave Sumeru for the time being. If you see them in Inazuma, please tell them that I was the one responsible for the Raiden Gokuden's downfall.
Interesting.
Even though the events have been erased from the world, they still deserve to know the truth.
I see. That is up to you.
Yeah.
Huh? But if we do that, then...
You'll have a bounty on your head, boy.
It's fine. Let them stab their blades into my chest if they so desire. Maybe that's how it always should have been.
Fine.
No nonsense. I like it. All right, let's call it a day. Goodbye, wise deity. And you too.
He's gone.
Bye-bye.
What he went through today would have been like living an entire lifetime in an
Yeah,
instant.
that's some crazy stuff, dude.
He'll need some time to calm down.
Yeah, true. But even so, after everything that's happened, he doesn't seem quite as fierce anymore.
There were some bumps along the way, but it's over now.
So we can finally go eat? Paimon is starving.
Yeah, that's crazy. We dragged Paimon half across Teyvat without eating. Can't believe she followed.
Both. I hope you will find somewhere nice to go and relax for a while.
Bro, I am going to the Grand Bazaar. We are getting the potato boat. Let's fucking go. Oh, and I think this quest is not done. There's still one more thing to do. Oh, these guys.
I've got it! I can end my novel.
That's cool.
Yeah, I heard that the Dark Cloud.
I'm skipping this. I don't care about these guys. They will say they serve
all
their
these
purpose.
expressions of joy. Life is a story too long to be told. A journey that you must walk to behold.
It's like, little do they know. Little do they know. As to the morning, to return to the resting place. Now, I think there is a special thing in this quest. So I'm very curious to see if I can find it. Oh, fuck. It's shit. Jesus Christ.
Rain,
Okay, then.
The wind rises. Too slow.
You didn't see that. I don't know where I'm gonna find it. Like, okay, I'll just say the Raiden Shogun I think is in this quest, and I need to see it. I think. Someone can tell me in chat.
It's about time we had a break.
Yeah.
As soon as you stop, all the tiredness and hunger comes rushing back.
Rest up, Paimon.
Wow, great!
Yeah, I'll buy you some treats too.
Huh? Look at that vase.
What about it?
Did someone break it while they were cleaning the room or something? But Paimon doesn't remember there being a cleaner.
That's because you broke it. That night we stayed here, Paimon bumped into the table after being startled by something to do with the Balladeer, and broke the vase. But the Balladeer erased its existence to change the world, so why is this vase still broken?
You sound lost and confused.
Oh god. Uh-oh. This voice sounds familiar, especially since I played Fontaine. Who's that?
I know why you are troubled.
any who knew of this would find their mind overwhelmed.
Huh? Is there someone here talking to us?
Yes.
Unfortunately, the fate of Tevat cannot easily be changed. Perhaps a god may have a slim chance, but for anyone else, who can say?
Well, did learn a little bit, but
When a small animal runs into a tree trunk, though the tree may sway, it is not displaced. The same is true of fate, like a vase that falls to the ground. Whether it is broken by a cat or by a bird, the result is still a broken vase.
whether
Is
the
it
sea
not?
floods or not, it'll be the same result. Yeah.
Who are you? How do you know about all this?
History does not change easily, but human hearts can. Believe your own eyes. Only that which you see is true. What is unseen is but an illusion.
I'm surprised they even allow you to play this quest before Fontaine, considering this is where the voice of the Mage End first appears. Yeah, exactly. That's why it's crazy. It's too bad I held off on this quest so long, but nah, it is what it is. Well, what is unseen is an illusion. The perfect deception. Dash Fosa lawyers.
The voice has disappeared. And who the heck was that? And what were they doing coming out of nowhere and saying all that scary stuff?
Yeah, she's quirky like that, you know? I believe in my eyes. Does this mean I should trust my memories?
Anyway, that face is still lying there broken on the ground. Should Paimon go get someone to clean it up?
That's interesting. Okay, here's the crackpot theory. Okay, I know we're not done with the quest. I don't care. I shut up. The crackpot theory is that there's still the image of Dottore burning the tree of Irminsul. And when you burn Irminsul, you'll get rid of all memory. The thing though is that we're still the witness of Tevat. We'll still have the memories. And I wonder if this is Mage End trying to push you in the direction is that when everything gets erased, you need to hold on to the memories to change fate, which that is interesting. That's very interesting.
It feels wrong just leaving it there. Just a moment. Paimon will be right back.
Nope. I wonder what else awaits me in the future. Oh, bro, you have no idea. You have no idea, bro. Shit gets wild in Fontaine. Inversion of the Genesis. Chapter complete? Okay. That. Oh, wait. Nope. Hold on. Wait. What is this? Oh! That's funny. Okay, so you get one item. That's funny. Okay, so I'll hold on to that, I guess. Chad, do you know where Raiden is? I know Raiden was in this quest somewhere. I'll look it up on YouTube if nobody knows. Because I swear Raiden was in this quest to some extent. Or maybe I'm crazy. Let's see, let's watch Noxus. Noxus Gaming, my goat. Well, timed out pretty much exactly as I expected. Maybe, I don't know, maybe no commentary playthrough wouldn't have it. No idea, I've done it 3 times and I never knew. Okay, it could have been like a lie. Like, someone could have just been like, oh lol, no. Yeah, there's no Raiden. Okay. No idea, honestly. Let's do some of his voice lines. I'm actually interested about his a few things. Voiceovers. Let's look at we're not done here. We're stuck here.
Although the idea of divine favor makes me a little ill, I'm not going to be picky about a new source of power. You think there's some kind of meaning behind the element of animo? Why did that thought even occur to you? The gods aren't guided by any kind of rationality or moral compass. Haven't I shown that to you already?
That's messed up, bro. Oh wow, she got lines about everyone. It's a shame. I would do this now, but I also am tired and I don't want the stream to take too long. But let's make sure we actually got our stuff, right? So let me switch to my French team. In general, what a quest! Like this is awesome, dude. Like, well, it was actually like, you know, like it was just well written, like overall, like seriously, dead ass. And like what else? Okay, first off, finally, oh my god, watched me get cockblocked immediately. Okay, Kari Bear, Prelude to Blanchet Nordicer. All right, as the light rain falls without reason, and lastly, oh, not yet. To the stars in the shining of the depths. Cataclysm's quickening. Masquerade of the guilty. And that's it. Okie dokie. So, we are caught up, officially, with Genshin Impact. I'm just kidding. No, we're not. You think you could get caught up with this game? Oh, you fool. You silly, silly fool. Dude, Risley barely even fits in this chair. That's crazy. Is it a 10 pull time? I don't think we got a 10 pull. We're close though. I want to do a 10 pull, but I don't think we're that lucky. Let me switch to Wanderer because it's only appropriate, right? To end the quest with him. Or 80% evasion, I should call him. That was just a good quest. Like, I mean, obviously, like, Scaramouche is a very well-written character, and they planned this out from the start, even going as far to add Bohemian Rhapsody to his lore. But regardless, yeah, no, I like the writing of that quest, and it's a one time where they can really mess with the things, like, you know, kind of like how they can actually make Paimon clueless with reason, because, you know, we're dealing with memories. And I mean, like, yeah, of course, it's kind of a cop out to say like that's good writing for once. Because, like, you know, of course, it has to be that way because we established this thing before. But I don't know, it was just nice. In general, they spent a lot of time on the explanation, and I probably expect to cut that out when the video comes out. But I mean, that's fine. Like, you know, like this is like a very like lore important concept, and proving, you know, to lore people in the future that you know, you can use Irminsul. You know, as long as you know what you're doing, you can really mess with reality. And I mean, boom, just as my description says, Wanderer literally erased himself from existence to an extent. But it's nice that the, you know, the ending, I think I'm overall okay with how they kind of portrayed him in the end. And like this is one of the few times, or I don't know about the few times, but actually, yeah, no, I'd say it's one of the few times. Because Raiden Shogun's a very highly debated character, right? Like she was supposed to be like really evil, and they just kind of messed up, like, you know, like messed up on like her storyline. But like she had her reasons, you know, to do the thing she did, right? And I'm like split on Raiden. I think Raiden's a pretty good character, but regardless, what else is that? I think they taught ultimately the right lesson with Wanderer, and I'm okay with, like, you know, how he ended up in the end, because they, you know, they showed that side where he was just like, you know, he was nice and he was happy, and that's great for like the fans, you know, and especially just like in general, like, you understanding the lore about what he went through, you know, being tortured a lot, and, you know, he finally gets to be happy, but that isn't right, you know, like being able to just like reset your life, you know, even if you could do it, you'd end up finding that it has very little meaning. You know, especially for him, you know, because, you know, Scaramouche is a messed up guy, you know, he killed people and stuff, like, man, you know, he was a weapon of war, and I mean, that's definitely not okay by any circumstances, but, you know, he, you know, made the right decision in the end to take back what is his, and he even goes as far as say, like, yeah, the people of Inazuma, the Raiden Gokunen, deserve to know, and if they kill me, so be it. Well, so that is such good writing, and wow, I'm so happy about this quest. But yeah, that's just kind of my wrapping thoughts. It was nice to have that like sit down section, because pretty much, like, you know, what I mean by a sit down section is basically, like there was the part where they were explaining exactly how this works, so nobody gets messed up, and that's totally okay. You know, right? I think that's important to this thing. but I got time to process it, and like that's why, especially the emotional side of like, you know, these quests, like it's kind of like the key, and I think the part I enjoy the most about Genshin, because you don't, it always seems like there's like not a lot of it, but like it takes a little bit to get there, and then once you do, like it really is good. This is like this is the part where Genshin just really, you know, hits the mark, and that's great. Well, I still think Inazuma is underappreciated for his storyline. I do think the aspects obviously flawed, but I remember fondly over Mondstadt Archon questline. Yeah, and I mean that's the thing when it comes to like critiquing Genshin story, specifically when it comes to Mondstadt and stuff, is that people always will give Mondstadt and Liyue the free pass because it's a launch, and like, you know, when you go through a lot of the launch content, like this character here, you can clearly tell they were not really knowing what they were doing. And that's why a lot of people get the free pass. Inazuma is supposed to be that like big break, and like, you know, but at the same time, you know, it's an understanding from a development perspective that, you know, they're still learning, and I do agree that it's a sentiment I actually recently came upon through what was it? I forgot who it was. Someone posed the sentiment out in a video, and they said Inazuma, despite all of its mistakes, you know, and like tripping in their writing, it was the most ambitious. Right, and I definitely can commend them for that, like, you know, having ambition to, you know, not just like do something a little, you know, not so, you know, like not just like my words are losing me. I'm tired. And not just do something really generic, right? They wanted to try something new, and I think they had some good ideas in there. I think definitely, like, I don't really remember much of Tartessoon, to be honest, but like I do recall it being a quest that, like, you know, it's like it was really interesting because it was the subject matter, and I mean also just the quest itself. I actually like found it fun somehow, which is surprising. But anyway, yeah, no, that's all. That's kind of all I have to say about this quest, unless people say more. But let's see if we have a 10 pull. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Oh, Captain's going error mode. Oh, we need like one more. If a spiral is the spiral abyss reset, it's not. Fuck. Oh, battle pass. I cannot swipe, bro. I literally cannot swipe. If there's any whales in the chat, you can swipe, but I cannot. What's it called? Oh man, that sucks. But we could do a 10 pull, and I really want to do a 10 pull, but since we don't have it, I tried to prepare earlier, by like building up stuff. Like, let's see. Yeah, exactly. I still find the first Raiden story quest good. At least I like the way we explore the actual mindset of A rather than everyone wanting something super serious. Dude, I agree with that. Raiden's story quest is actually like, it's okay. I think it just felt very jarring, in terms of like, you know, the war aspect of Inazuma, and that's why people, you know, some people will find it a little disheartening. Okay, speaking of disheartening, it's so disheartening that we can't do a 10 pull. I am absolutely devastated. How could they? Ugh, I could spend like a little bit of these, but like this is for the costume, and I really never want to buy crystals again. Well, and I mean, I'm getting this in a few days, but still, ugh. Literally so close. Just collect chests, easy. Wait, okay, how many more do I need to let's do some. I'll do it on stream, I don't mind. 160 plus 160 is 320. That's 2 pulls, but I need 3, so 160 times 3, 480. 480 gems, bro. I don't think I can do it. I don't know if I get that many chests in this amount of time. 5 plus 160, 165, true. How far am I? Oh no, I'm like, what? I'm like, to be fair, like, I wouldn't be investing into Charlotte that much because she's not good, because they messed up her kit, and that makes me very sad because she's my favorite. And I do need to say my wish is for Navia. What's my fountain at? It's not enough to get a wish. Everything else is like billets and stuff. Well, I'll just show you, because we have to go to the fountain anyways, because we're gonna wish on the fountain, this tree.
Let's begin.
Bruh, what do you mean? Here. The next time I get a wish, He's not available. It's only standard. So I'm cooked. Rip Pozo. Let's all go on top of the what do you call it? The chair to wish. I feel like I'm gonna get it. I'm like I said, I'm at 63 pity, so hopefully I get her like early, because like I mean I guess I just have to keep grinding, but that's definitely an L. Oh, if one of these were open, bro. I swear. You only need 210 sigils. Just grind it up, bro. Bro, that's not happening on this stream because I wanna get going soon. Oh man, we gotta bring out the squad. Dude, I'm so mad that they changed it so you can't climb like properly anymore. It's dumb. All right, where's the squad? Scaramouche. There is Traveler, Bongli, and Kazuha for funsies.
Sure.
Yeah, no, because I have to, what's it called? I can't stay on stream for too long. I do have to get going because I want to eat. Okay, so we place Chong-Li's Rock here. And we place Traveler's Rock here. Did you at least get the waypoint gadget ready this time? I mean, I don't think I feel like I'm close enough. Like at this rate, I'll probably get her off stream, which is a shame, but that is probably what's gonna happen most likely. We could just walk.
Wind rises. Follow the wind.
Because what's it called? Like I do want to like start leveling my Furina and stuff, so I don't want to take too long, you know.
Crumble. Terra smash.
Traveler, what are you doing? SMH. Nope. You didn't see that.
Yeah.
Brother. Oh my. Fine, everything is A-okay. Got mine to 90 with 687. Nice. Did it? Yeah, it's a shame that I mean, like, I guess it's not a shame, but like they of course released her right as the you know, right as the new boss dropped. So now it's like gonna take forever to like level her up. That's fine, I guess. It's how they do the patch cycles, so that's not gonna work. What if I just went from here? Yeah. Here.
Rise. Terra smash.
Why do you suck, Traveler? Holy shit, man. Oh, wait, I made it. I always think I'm going too high. Okay, whatever. I'm sorry, Traveler. King shit. Okay. Got lucky on my first lot, so I got double lightness mass. Nice. Artifacts are still the Dodger. That's unfortunate. Okay, so let's get Nubilet. Let's get... no, not Nubilet. I'm sorry. Charlotte. Favorite paparazzi. I don't know. Maybe she doesn't want the cameras on her. Maybe she just wants Nubilet. Yeah, let's not do that. No, yeah. Actually, yeah. The whole thing takes on a new meaning now that I played the quest. It's like, wait a minute. Don't do that. She wants the spotlight off of her. Where's Yao Yao? Yeah, alright.
The threads of your fate lie.
Assemble the fake Salon Solitaire.
By royal rest and revamp.
He like strikes with his cane. We're going in, baby. Let's do it. No woo. Alright, first one. Next up. No dice. That's 65, 66. Come on. Yeah. 67. 68. Wow. 69? Come on. Come on. Damn, dude. I'm getting destroyed. 70. Bro. Come on. Wow. Unlucky, bro. Actually, so unlucky. Holy moly. Damn, bro. No, okay, what's it called? So what you... okay, I understand what you meant earlier. In terms of grabbing a chest, just for this one pull. I'll do that. What's it called? I'm only doing... I thought you meant like grab all of them, which I mean technically you did, but... see, the thing is, I cleaned out so many chests already, so I have no idea where I would find more, like, honestly. Nah, I probably, you know, it's in the ocean. Let's go in the ocean. It's my ocean team. Just one exquisite? Yeah. It's a swimming team. Yeah, like, you see, I definitely would want to do more pulls, but like, you know, what is it called? Charlotte obviously is not the best unit, which makes me very sad because I like her. Oh, there's this time challenge I totally messed up. Hell yeah. Bombs away. Oh, nice. Yeah, we can do this. It's gonna take a while, but oh well. Actually, no. Yeah. I don't even know if that gives an exquisite. Well, we'll do it as a last resort. Dude, the clams got them pearls. Oh, there's not a lot of chests down here. Let me move to a different section of the ocean. Over here. Yeah, there should be more here, I think. I've solved most of these puzzles. There's a chest over there. It's something easy. There's got to be like some... Yeah, here we go. Oh no, it's a common. Rippo. Wait, no, it's exquisite. It's exquisite. We're gaming. Get nuked, suckers. Ah. There we go. Oh, we got it. Wait, bro. We had achievements. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. We had achievements. I'm literally so dumb. I'm so sorry. We didn't have to ruin the moment. Achievement balling. I cannot believe myself. Okay, Nubelette, come on, buddy. Surely. Come on. Oh, come on, bro. Okay, at least be Charlotte. Oh, let's go. But wait, the battle's not over. We have one more. Bruh. Come on. Oh, the game continues to cuck me. It's such a shame. We got C2. Dude, Charlotte's cons kind of suck. That's what makes me more sad. Dude, normal attacks. Yeah, I think they... Yeah, okay. Yeah, 4-star oof. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll take it. You know, her constellations, like, this is decent. And then, like, this is, like... Sure, I guess. And then this is, like, okay, cool, I suppose. Like, I don't know, it's just, like, it's generally because Charlotte's just not an impressive unit, and they completely cucked her kit, but whatever. Well, she's still my favorite. Okay, anyway. We will come back. We will be back. I'll do this, and then... Dude, where's even the rest of the events? Like, none of the events are here. Too funny. Anyway. Yeah, but that's gonna do it for this stream. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll be heading off now. Because no Furina still. I literally am right there. Like, it'll happen like any day. Like, probably tomorrow. Bet. But anyways, yeah, that's gonna do it. I'm gonna head off now. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you later. Like, subscribe. Goodbye.